Hey, how's it going, everybody? How are we doing? It is time for Smackdown. We got about 8 minutes before the show kicks off. I saw some people hanging around the chat. Figured I'd go ahead and jump on in. Say what's up to everybody. B-Ball, how's it going, man? How are you? It's been like it's this evening, like, we've had a lot of bad weather still, so it's like flood watch, flood warning, that kind of thing. And I've been waiting for a package from FedEx all day long. And I've been waiting all day for a package from FedEx. I even put like a tote outside for them to put the package in because it was Pokemon cards. So it was. I'm doing a video later on these. This is the big 36 box. The booster box. So anyways, yeah, it was crazy. So I waited and they took it to the wrong house. And just before the stream, I had to go to a neighbor's house and get it. It's wild. I can't believe I missed yesterday's stream. Yeah, man, I was wondering where you were. I think it was probably just where I normally don't stream on Thursdays. I think it's probably what it was. It was kind of it was just more for, it was the live stream for the video game. But it is on the channel if you want to go back and check it out. So, yeah. Stuck at a park for like 2.5 hours. Oh, why were you stuck at a park? Oh, because of the storms? So you were stuck at the park because of the storms? Wow. I'm glad you're good. You're okay. That's scary. You hate when that happens? Yeah. So it's only like FedEx in my area. Like everybody else in my area, we have like a really good mailman. We have really good like Amazon. Like all that stuff's fine. It's for whatever reason, it's just FedEx. Oh, man. Kapata Sensei says my name is Kapata. K-I-P-A-T-A. I'm a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that. And this right here is Big Cass, and he's six. Well, how do you say it? And he's 6 foot tall, and blah, blah. I can't remember the rest of it. 6 foot. I can't remember the rest of it now. That hurts. I used to be able to do the whole thing. Well, I had no way of getting out because of the storms. Oh, man. Yeah, it's we've had bad weather for, at least a few days. Today I got out. Today was like the Pokemon release of Chaos Rising. Busy day, lots of lines, lots of running all over the place, and getting stuff for the channel. And so, yeah, after all this gets opened tonight after the stream, so it's going to be wild. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom, baddest dude in the room, baddest mic in the room. I love it. Let's see. B-Ball saying sub Kapata. Yeah, so it seems like everybody's getting everybody's loving your game, Kapata. Seems like everybody's really enjoying it, man. Hey yo, how y'all are doing? Well, speaking of Pokemon, I've been playing a lot of Pokemon Champions lately. Super, super competitive. Oh man, see, I still haven't played Pokemon Champions. I don't know. I need to play. I need to play. I'm kind of slacking. I've been playing some Pocket. Like they posted some new, like a couple new sets. I know there's another new set coming on. I think at the 27th. So I've been messing around with Pocket, but I feel like with that shiny set, I want that shiny Gengar, and I just can't get it. Like I've opened packs to the point that where I have like 20 and 30 of like every common card, and I still can't pull it. And I even pay like the $10 a month or whatever, where you get like extra packs. I still can't pull it. Well, what's your team look like, Johnny, in Pokemon Champions? Like, what kind of team do you run? Hola, Lolas. I'm so happy to hear it. Me too. It looks like it's, I think you got something there. Everybody seems to enjoy it. It seemed like Shaking Dreads was going to send you some, from what I saw in the Discord. He's going to help you out with some names. That's pretty cool. Oh, man. So, speaking of this. Okay. Speaking of this. Yo, Sludge is in the house. Welcome, Sludge. It's good to have you, man. I'm excited that we get to hang out tonight. He says it's Blake Mahan time. All right. So, as you all may know, SmackDown tonight is emanating from Kentucky. Specifically, Lexington, Kentucky. That is driving distance for me. Like it would take me a little bit, but I could get there, right? I could get there. It's doable. And I didn't, I felt bad that I'm not getting to go. I'm not going to lie. I don't enjoy that I'm not there. But I just didn't find a ticket that for the price that I was happy with the seat. Maybe I'm being too picky. I just need to go and stop being like, I got to have an epic seat or something. But I'm just to the point now to where it's like, I really want a good seat. Anyways, not the point. The point is if I'm not at the show tonight and Tiffany Stratton has an open challenge and Blake Monroe in all the glamour debuts on SmackDown, I'm going to be equal parts excited, and also I might crash out and have a meltdown. Because that means that I could have been there. And I could do the Dolph Ziggler at that point and say, it should have been me. It should have been me there. And I might just continually say it should have been me over and over and over again. Have you played Lego Batman yet? I haven't. I've got him. I've got it on the shelf over here. Well, actually, I did pop it open it and download it. But that's the weekend plan whenever I'm not streaming. So this week has been wild, but I've heard it's only like 12 hours. So hopefully we can spam it some this weekend. I can let you guys know how it is. I picked up Yoshi and the Mysterious Door yesterday as well. I keep buying games and I don't have any time to play them. Johnny says, yes, Sam, I think the new set comes out for Pocket on the 27th or something. And so it's 3v3 battles or doubles. I do rank 3v3. Charizard, Snorlax, and Lucario seems to be working so far. Wow, that's a team, man. That's like a heavy hitter team. Is Lucario one of your favorite Pokemon? It's so fun at a WWE event. When I went, I was to the back row of the announcer's table. Yeah, man, that's a great seat. Those seats are great. Of course, like front row or second row on either one. I mean, I've had bad luck with like really, really, really tall people getting in front of me. But, of course, bro's talking about Blake. I was saying that I might crash out, that it's driving distance. I should be there, and I'm going to have that moment, like that Dolph moment. It should have been me if she debuts tonight on SmackDown, and I'm not there, and wins the U.S. title. So I'm going to be excited, but I'm also going to be a little hurt. How's it going, Flight? Dredd says, I hope Blake Monroe trips during her entrance. No, really? Is this because of the Cat Williams Xavier Woods thing? I feel like it is, Dreads. I feel like it's a little bit to do with that. Let's see here. Do you remember Brody Hayward because he's going to be on Survivor? I don't think I do. When was he wrestling? Maybe if I saw him, I might recognize him. He's going to be on Survivor? That's pretty cool. Yeah, Lucario's probably my favorite period. Oh, man. I like Lucario a lot. I have a friend that's obsessed with Lucario, too. And that's his favorite Pokemon. So you're not the only one. You're not the only person I know that loves Lucario like that. I touched Wade Barrett because Roman got put through a table. Oh, man. That's wild, B-Ball. So you was right in the action. By the way, Ludwig's arrest was some BS. Really? I haven't read all the details yet. Okay, let's go ahead and put that on. I think we're good. Let's see what we have here. How do I play the game without having Discord? Oh, you don't have to have Discord. I can drop a link. I can drop a link to the game in the chat right now. It should take you right to it. You don't have to have the Discord. 1 second, I'll get it. Shaking Dreads heel turn. Whoa. Well, you had it in the game. You had the heel turn in the game, so it makes sense that you have a heel turn in real life. What's the Shaking Dreads finisher? Let's see. Let me grab this link for B-Ball real quick. Yeah, so the game was made by Capata, and we were just trying it out, kind of giving it a run and seeing what it was all about, and we had a blast. We had a blast. All right, there we go, B-Ball. Yeah, so Capata's your guy. He made the game, so we're just testing it out for him. Let's see. Blake posted that it's maybe Friday Night Glamour today on her story. Oh man, see again, excited, but at the same time, I'm like, I should have been there. It should have been me. Oh, okay, yeah, he was the guy with long hair on Chase U. I do remember him. I remember Brody Hayward. Okay, yeah, I remember him. And he's on Survivor. That's pretty wild, man. You think he'll do well? Now known as Savage. Oh, man. Dude, I'm digging the heel turn. I'm digging it. We got Cody. I'll ditch that music. Let's see here. Apparently the guy was saying to the girl he was making out with something about ISIS. Oh, so I think props. Oh, okay. So it was getting a little... The guy was being nasty. Okay. So the guy was being a nasty person. That's wild. Any web browser can play the game. Oh, there's Tiffy time. You know I love Tiffy time, but sorry. Sorry. Johnny says, I hope, I forgot, I missed this comment somehow. I hope my future partner looks at me the way Chase looks at Blake Monroe. Hey, that would be a good partner, man. That would be an awesome partner. I love it. Let's see. We got, oh, Dredd says, honor roll, clothesline. Funny enough, I stole it from Xavier Woods. Oh, man. Oh. That's hilarious, Dreads. Oh, man. I love it that you said that your girls were like, yeah, dead on. The fact that this guy says threatening with eyes is asking over for man is the most potent I've ever heard. That's jacked up, man. My finisher will forever be the Death Note. Oh, man. So what is the what's the Death Note? Like, what is that? How did that become your favorite or your forever finisher, Capata? Like, what's the connection? B-Ball says that game is really cool, Capata. It is. So much customization, guys. Sonic Boom, baby. Hit him with that Sonic Boom, baby.
Soaks in the adulation. This was 6-woman tag action. Now amidst the chaos, Jade Cargill.
We're currently getting crazy stormy weather, so if something happens with the internet or the power, I'll be back. Just know it could happen. My power went off twice yesterday. So.
But ultimately, it was a major show of force from Cargill, who is
Rhea didn't even finish her entrance, and I'm tired of her. You know what's funny is neither Rhea nor Liv have had a feud or any type of rivalry or anything to do with their title. I don't think they've even defended their title since Mania. Oh, Tommy's in the house. How's it going, Tommy? You ready for SmackDown, man? Hope you're doing well.
That has set the stage for this.
Sludge says the dark match for tonight was R-Truth versus Ray Phoenix. Oh, okay. Not bad. Not bad. At least it's not Blake Monroe, thankfully. Chase, how's it going, man? Good. Wait. What's going on? I've watched wrestling in this building like more times than I can count.
I had 1 week off, and it seemed
I did too. I just noticed it today.
he missed me.
Yeah, I just noticed today is Saturday night's main event is tomorrow as well. I was looking through my phone and saw it.
Jade and her crew, they decided to try and send a message, but all they managed to do was really piss me off.
I'm feeling like
So now that I'm back,
Darren Young, Mr. No Days Off over here.
So Jade,
I'm so much more excited for Sunday.
if you want your
I'm excited for Sunday too, man.
rematch, then I will happily beat you again.
It is the basketball arena of UK. Yep. There's actually
You versus me
a Monday Night Raw
at
episode
Clash in Italy
where I was
for
like
the
front center.
WWE Women's Championship.
Interesting. Oh, Charlotte.
9 days away from that, but we're only 24 hours away.
But yeah,
from
I've watched a
Saturday's main
ton.
event.
Most of the
Six-woman
time
tag
I've seen wrestling. It's probably been in this
includes
arena.
the Queen, Charlotte Flair, and
Charlotte, Alexa.
Yeah, these are some uneasy tag partners.
I would watch the buyout, Tommy. I usually watch it, and I usually enjoy the buyout matches. They're just kind of fun.
That'll be streaming on Peacock. Saturday night's main event.
Let's see. In real life, I can use the stun gun when you drop the opponent neck on the top rope, then roll outside the ring. I do a resorte. Am I saying that right? That front flip I posted back into the ring and on a roll. Oh man, that's smooth. I love a good transition, sort of like what AJ does with the phenomenal forearm.
Which we all need to be on the same page for.
Actually, Lexi, you make a really good point, but I need to address the elephant in the room. So, Rhea,
Somebody said, "Woo!"
Lexi and I needed your help last
You can do it to
week,
anyone.
so
That's cool, man.
could you answer us?
And you can do it. And the cool thing is, it sounds like it would be a pretty safe finisher for you, right? Like it's not gonna, it wouldn't mess your back up or anything too much.
Sorry, but I actually wanted to go home to see my family. Do I not get a day off like everyone else?
No, I'm happy you went home to see your family. I
Just
get
before the
that
show starts at
more than
6:55.
But we needed your
All right.
help last week against Jade and her crew.
I guess I'll be here.
Here's the thing, Lexi and I
guess
have
I'll
our
be here.
own battles to fight.
Charlotte, weren't you the one that
Are you
said
talking about
didn't need
Double
me?
or Nothing? Or Saturday tonight's main event?
No. Yes, I did say that when we were facing Fatal Influence, but now I'm saying Lexi and I need your help with your problem.
Maybe we should all just, you know, take a breath.
Seriously? You know, I'm sorry.
This
that
is not gonna
you
work,
guys
these
got
two.
Ambushed. But from where I was watching,
Anybody that hasn't
it
dropped a
looked
like on the
Alexa
stream yet, please
took
do so.
most of it. So
Drop
if
a like
you
and
can't even
subscribe.
Have your partner, your best friend's back, then how am I supposed to trust you with my back?
Guys, seriously, we really need to stop here. This is
Charlotte
getting
walking around like a Statue of Liberty.
I see what you're doing. You're trying to make a problem
You're not wrong.
that's not there. You're trying to draw a wedge between my
Double or
bestie
Nothing,
and
okay.
I.
I'll be
No,
here.
I see it. Go
Draw
ahead.
a wedge, mate. You're the one drawing the wedge here, not me.
Oh, here they come. So we're gonna get like a 6-woman tag tonight.
They're here.
Fatal Influence.
You're bringing this tension.
Charlotte, Rhea, Alexa.
Oh, we got company.
Yeah, the most disruptive recent force in the women's division, Fatal Influence.
This is great. Please keep this going. I love it. In fact, there's nothing I love more than watching this SmackDown women's division unravel before our very eyes. And you know what's funny? It seemed like this all started the second Fatal Influence stepped foot on the scene. Right?
I like that dude's dressed up like
Okay,
Luigi.
I'm not done talking, okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man, she's getting that heat again.
Respect. You see, while you all have been at each other's throats, Fallon, Laney, and yours truly, JC Jane, have ascended to the top of this division.
Doing a great
with
job as a
ease.
heel, I'm telling you.
Because when we see an opportunity, we take it. In fact, I think we're looking at one right now.
Are you?
You know, JC, we love love your confidence, but I'm not here for the back and forth.
I'm a slimy heel who uses movement to outmaneuver my opponent
Lexi and I
with the speed and agility while still being very aggressive but rather cowardly because I attack from all angles. I like that.
That's perfect. That's all
I'd love to see one of your matches, Dreads.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Chase, when are you doing your Double or Nothing prediction? I should have already had it up today. I'll try and have that up tomorrow. I'll probably film that before I go to bed tonight after the stream, edit it, and then have that scheduled for tomorrow. So I'll probably have that up tomorrow morning. You'll have to let me know what your predictions are, Tommy.
Yeah, I love it. Nothing has been calm in the women's division lately.
Vox fan says, "Hi guys, I just came here to see how your guys' day is before leaving." Oh man, thank you. That's very nice of you. I had a good day. It's been a bit wet, a bit rainy, but a good day nonetheless. And I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you.
And Wade, that was the case again last week, backstage with the enforcement of Tala Tonga to Solo's pursuit of Royce Peace.
Yes, indeed. Let's take you back to that incident last week.
I know. You decided already.
Shin with the straight hair.
Well, whatever Tama had decided was suddenly unimportant as the massive Tala Tonga launched.
Are you doing the two matches that I sent you for the buyout? You mean the predictions? Yeah, I'll put those in the predictions. Yep. Yeah, I'll put those in there. Fly says, if Hunter truly means what he says, then there he only cares about arena reactions, and I expect JC to be pushed to the moon sooner than later. I agree, because she's never not got a reaction. I mean, she's got a huge heel reaction since day one. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
One question.
What, Kathy? What do you want?
So yeah, I agree, man.
I actually wanted to ask Tala Tonga his final thoughts before heading out to face Shinsuke Nakamura.
Solo's
He's
like,
ready,
no.
Kathy, okay? He's more than ready. All right? And tonight,
I'm gonna mute this. I bet flights here and my phone go off every 5 seconds.
And I mean everyone to watch.
He's got supersonic hearing.
Shinsuke Nakamura tonight.
Let's see. It's my camera. The rain's like setting it off.
You cost me a title shot last week.
There's Royce.
It's the issue you want. It's the issue you can get. So stay out my business.
Hold on. Calm down, all right? Last week, if you didn't need help, all you had to do was just say something. You threw the chair.
Well, Tama doesn't have the paint on this week. I wonder if that means anything.
Right here, but I'm not gonna do that because we're family, right? And you need somebody to watch your back on SmackDown. Who better to do that than family? All right.
It looks like JC Jane grew a little. Something looks new. Oh man, now I'll be paying attention to see because I didn't notice.
Interesting how it plays out with
That's
Royce
funny,
and
Dreads.
Solo.
I was scared that he started speaking. I was too. I was like, has he ever spoke before? Have we ever heard him speak on here? Because I was like, wait, what does his voice sound like? I know he's like the Samoan Kevin Nash, but
I'm good without you watching my back.
he needs to start calling himself Big Sexy Tala Tonga. I swear I heard your phone in a preview video not long ago. You might have, man. You got supersonic hearing. You got like it's like your superpower. The night that you brought it up and you're like, who's that blowing your phone up? And it was that camera. And I literally looked down. I hadn't even paid attention to it or heard it. You got like some X-ray, not X-ray, but some supersonic hearing. Crazy. Yeah, I got to film a bunch of videos tonight. I got to film the prediction video for Double or Nothing. I got to probably need to film a quick prediction video for Saturday night's main event, which I might do that one in a short. I think I might do a short on that one, just because it's, you know, I don't know, probably easier. I might do a short on both of them, honestly. I don't know. We'll see. And then I've got to open all this stuff tonight, which there's quite a bit here. So that'll take a bit. But yeah, tonight's going to be fun. The best part, opening all the cards. Fly says, is there a supersonic hearing superhero or villain? That's actually a good question. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think not one comes immediately to mind, but I bet there probably is one. That could probably be that might be a good, quick little. Let's see. Oh. The Blue Ear is a Marvel superhero designed specifically with a listening device that detects supersonic and ultra-fine sounds. He was created in 2012 by Marvel Comics to honor Anthony Smith, a 4-year-old boy from New Hampshire who didn't want to wear his hearing aid to school. And, of course, Superman has supersonic hearing, but other than that, the Blue Ear. So you're the Blue Ear flight. What is it? Breaking Ness. AEW partnered with Vita. Oh, breaking news. AEW partnered with Vita Coco for Double or Nothing. Oh, okay. I mean, the Double or Nothing card looks awesome. Not gonna lie. It does look awesome. There's like at least 3 4 oh my gosh, flight. There's like 3 or 4 matches that I'm actually really excited for. And I know Stadium Stampede, Tommy and I are both excited for Stadium Stampede. Dread says, here comes the Danger Squad right here. Tala Tonga is going to represent for the MFTs. Yep, Samoan Kevin Nash. He's going to take care of business. The Blue Ear sounds dumb AF. What's so funny is, like, I'll always try to, like, go down the line with the comments, and you'll always notice when I see one of Flight's comments before I actually highlight it, because I immediately just start cracking up. Him and Dreads, man, they're always cracking me up. Like, you guys break me. Let's see here. Tommy says, Chase, I found a new Double or Nothing thing. I will send it. Looks cool. Okay, man. Yeah. Send it. I'll take a look at it. I will take a look at it. Hey, guys, we're 1 sub away from 190. Look at that. 1 sub away from 190. We're killing it. All right, Tommy just sent it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Tommy. Oh, man, I hope that open challenge is coming up soon. Whew. I'm nervous. Oh, okay, that's a cool poster. Hey, I'll use that in my preview, Tommy. I appreciate you sending that. That's a cool. That's actually would make a really cool poster. I like all the stop signs and yeah. Yeah, I'll use that. Thank you for sending it, man.
I brought a black gear.
Yeah, so I spoke to medical. I'm not cleared for this match today.
Lexi, you were like fine 2 seconds ago. What do you mean you're not cleared?
A chew. I'm sick.
What does that chew mean?
Okay, I'm fine. But I am sick of you and Bria. Because every time you bicker, I'm in the middle of it. So here's what's gonna happen. You two are gonna have the match. You two are gonna tag together. And you two are gonna get your acts together.
Oh, man. I like her reaction to every bit of that. Ugh.
Love you, mean it. Have fun.
Ugh.
Oh, I like Lexi plotting Peacemaker and coming up with that plan.
That's not going to work at all.
She's
it's not going to work
telling it like it is over there.
Of Tala Tonga tonight, because that man is 7 feet tall, a menace.
The Freud Savage would sit on the Blue Ear's head and fart. That's funny. Is that the Freud Savage is like? Is that your superpower? Freud Savage would give the Blue Ear a wet. Dude, I don't think there's anything worse than a wet willy. Like, I've got something weird with my ears anyway. I can't stand anybody to touch my ears. I just can't do it. I can't take it. Like, I can't stand anything wrong. Like, anybody that like tries to whisper something in my ear, I'm just immediately just like, ugh, go away. Like, if you do the lean in and you're like, I can't do that. Can't be having that. Someone tell me why on the first day out of work tomorrow I made plans to get out of the house at 6 a.m. Really? What are you up to? Right after SmackDown, I got to get ready and on the train. Oh, where are you? Like, are you going far? It's going to go quiet for just a second. I'm refreshing this page. So it's going to get quiet for a second. There we go. Perfect. And now let me go back to live.
Had built up
There we
enough
go.
trust to have very direct conversations lately.
Yeah, you got some cool plans, Flight? Tommy says, you're welcome. By the way, the TNA show that is going against Forbidden Door is not selling any tickets. Yeah. I would definitely go with Forbidden Door, so I can understand why, I think. Both shows I'm sure will be great, though. TNA's awesome, but I always enjoy Forbidden Door a lot, because I like a lot of New Japan stuff. Who's your favorite New Japan wrestler, Tommy?
I will say, Joe, on at least 5 occasions, Solo Sikoa and the MFTs have warned Shinsuke to back off. Shinsuke
Are you guys going to watch that Masters of the Universe movie? I see they're promoting it here. Shaking Dreads, take flight, you're glad for punishment. I think he might be.
Witness the rise of He-Man only in theaters.
Fly says 3 hours with the train, going to a stadium further away for a soccer match. That actually sounds fun, man. That actually sounds really fun. I don't think I've ever been to a soccer match before. Ever. Is that your favorite? Is that like your favorite sport to see live? The soccer. Oh man, Shaking Dreads, heel Shaking Dreads. And you know what's funny is I'm noticing the vast difference between babyface dreads and heel dreads. He says Shin isn't cool because he's just a Michael Jackson ripoff coming out to classical music. Woof. Coming in with the hot takes here. Tala going to tune him up.
Yeah, this industry has a long history of these massive
What's the hottest take you can think of, Dreads? Like, what's the hottest of hot takes that you have on your mind tonight?
They don't have the balance, they don't have the poise. What they have is the intimidation factor.
Flight says no, but it's the most accessible. Gotcha.
I
kind of, I don't know. I want to get back into going to more events and conventions and things like that. I haven't been to a whole lot of stuff lately. Like, I don't know.
Tiffany Stratton open challenge tonight.
I want to get back into doing some of that kind of stuff. I would like to go watch that Mandalorian Grogu movie, but I imagine Memorial Day weekend it's going to be wild. Everybody's going to take their kids. Fly says, and I guess it's the most fun, even though it's not my fave, since the community is so large and we're singing and dancing and all that. I bet that is fun. To have all that unity, like everybody focusing on the same thing and just hyped, having a blast.
This is really a punishment beating here for Shinsuke, who certainly won't give up without a fight, and he's slowly
this is the first one. This is the first thing. Sludge. Yeah, this one's just getting started. They showed a lot of ads, and they had a backstage segment with Tala and Royce Keys and Solo. We were talking, have we ever heard Tala Tonga speak on SmackDown? You probably remember that better than me.
Big knee. And now Shin on the attack as he has Talatanga.
Shin's taking the fight to him, but big Fly says it's more than actually watching the game. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's always fun when you see like situations like that where people are just so into something. A hot crowd can make a cold show awesome. Like, just give it a hot crowd and it'll make the show better. Crowd automatically makes every thing at least a little bit better. Oh man, now this is not a hot take, Dreads. This is an ice cold take, like stone cold take. He says Blake Monroe is ice cold, but not as cold as DeFloyd Savage. Do you mean cold as in calculated, conniving, heelish? I can get behind that. Tommy says, oh, I like some of the AEW New Japan wrestlers are in AEW. Yep. You like the Rainmaker Okada? I love Okada.
Talatanga is enjoying every bit of it, isn't he?
My girlfriend laughed at me when I said that out loud. Oh man, because she knows that it's not true. It's just not true. Your girlfriend, she knows what's up. I know that she loves Blake Monroe, so she knows what's up. Her and I are on the same page. That's funny. I saw his match versus Kenny on YouTube. It was fire. Oh, man. Kenny versus Okada. All-time classics. Every time. Every single time. So anybody that hasn't dropped a like or subscribed, please do so, guys. We are 1 sub away from hitting 190 subs on the channel. And this has happened pretty quickly. Things have been moving really fast, and we're just having a lot of fun here. So if you haven't dropped a like or subscribed yet, please do so, whether you're watching this now or on a replay.
Break free, and he does successfully, but then absolutely floored.
Oh, I'm trying to show some range in my character. I love doing commentary.
But that was just fantastic reactions
Shaking dreads.
from Talatanga, who has
I'm trying to show some range in my character. I love doing commentary. Dude,
he is twitching.
I feel like that in terms of you're like one of those utility guys for wrestling. Like, I feel like you could work in the ring, and you were showing me guys before that you were reffing for, and you look like $1 million, and these guys didn't. You look like the wrestler. And then I see that, and then on top of that, you're reffing, you're wrestling, you're on commentary, you're training. I feel like you're just like Bugs Bunny on first, Bugs Bunny on second, Bugs Bunny on third. Like, I'm telling you, dude, you're like the utility guy. You can do it all. I love this. Flysis dreads. If you ever turn heel, I make Fraud Savage trending. Oh my gosh. Fraud Savage. Flight he's had his energy drink tonight. I think he's had his energy drink. He's on point. Flight does not have the sleepies tonight. Last SmackDown he had the sleepies, right? No sleepies tonight. Even though he has to get up at 6 a.m. Sludge is in my universe mode. I made El Ordinario come back. Awesome, dude. How is your universe mode going, Sludge? Like, who's the champs right now, and what's the show kind of looking like? Or the brand kind of looking like? Oh man, he picked him right up. I knew it. You're quick. You're on point. I got some water.
Could this be the opportunity? Locking up that arm is Shin.
Nice little reversal there from Shinsuke Nakamura, trying to turn it into a triangle choke here.
Oh man, he's trying to choke him out. Tear down the big man.
Although perhaps possibility.
What is Dread's in-ring name? I think he has a bunch. He's used a bunch of different ones. He likes the Freud Savage one, I think, the most. But he has quite a few actually. He was telling a few of them yesterday.
Out the back door.
Give us a rundown of your wrestling names, Dreads.
Shin in position.
And finally dropping the big man down to his knees.
Shin has been a thorn in that man's side. Solo Sikoa, he's been constantly trying to convince Tamatanga to break free from Solo in the MFT and stand on his own.
I feel like Shin is. I feel like we don't have much time left with Shin in WWE. I feel like he's gonna go back to like New Japan. Tommy says, I have a question for you, Chase. Are you ready for Takeshita versus Okada? This is their second time in AEW. That's actually my top 3 matches, probably. I love Okada and Takeshita, man. What an athlete. And I love the dynamic that they have of like we're kind of working together, but we really can't stand each other and we hate each other. I think it's been interesting. It's a really interesting way of like building a feud as opposed to just like, oh, he's my friend and now he turned heel and now we're fighting. Like AEW, give them props. For a company that a lot of times may not go as heavy on storylines as what I would like. That one they've really played well. AEW is great with the long term. They really are. What about you, Tommy? He's going for that Kinshasa.
Kinshasa is lined up.
Nice solo.
Solo gets up on the apron. Solo Sikoa.
I feel like it's going to cost him. Big choke slam. Nope.
Oh, scoop power slam.
Wow, that actually looked good.
A crazy talk from the big man here.
At his size, with that
Oh, he's going for that big choke slam.
Tala T-bomb.
Oh, we got the Tala T-bomb. And that's it. Got the big win over Shin.
Here is your winner, Tala Tonga.
Wow, okay.
While Tala Tonga scored a major win against a valiant fight from Shinsuke Nakamura with a
Not bad. So I guess it's not enough. They got to do the beat down here. Is anybody going to help out Shin? Simone. Oh, man, really? Oh, wow, that's a cool moment. Oh, man, really?
Tama Tonga delivers instead.
Wow. I thought for sure he was coming in to save the day there. That was a cool moment. This feels significant, guys. It feels like we might be, this might be a write-off or something. Oh, Priest. Priest coming to save the day.
Oh, and Damian Priest has a steel chair in hand.
Damian Priest, another victim of
Where's Truth at?
attacks from the MFT crew, ready to throw down here. Sikoa calling the truth off, perhaps
Wow.
wisely. Damian Priest holds that steel chair, a weapon he's only too happy to use, but the damage already done.
Well, he saved the day, but yeah, that seemed a little significant for a second. I really thought that Tama Tonga was actually going to come to his aid there for a second. I fell for it.
Damian Priest comes and doesn't let Shin fall victim to anything more from the MFT. Reminder, we are only now 9 days away.
Let's see what we got here.
One of the most top-loaded cards we can recall, Wade.
The Freud Savage is the coldest, the smartest, the slippery, handsome. You heard it here first.
Roman Reigns,
Did you hear WWE going to bring back Enzo and Cass as Rocky winner? I did hear that, and I'm actually pretty excited about it, to be honest. I know that in spite of what, you know, some people feel about Enzo, I thought he was really entertaining. Like, I thought he was solid on the mic, and I don't know. They had a way of hyping up the crowd and things. So I'm a big fan. I was a pretty big fan of Enzo and Cass in terms of just pure entertainment. So I'd be cool with that. I'd be cool with that. I would. And thanks for watching the stream, Rocky Winner. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well. Are you excited for Saturday night's main event tomorrow? Shaking Dreads, I have been Savage Independence, The Lurker, American Eagle, the Freud Savage. Most of the time, I'm the first match to warm up the crowd and get the baby face over. Oh, I really like Savage Independence. They're all good, but I like Savage Independence. I think DeFreud Savage is my favorite, though. Shinsuke, please leave. Shinsuke, please leave. We got a little hashtag going here. Of course, I'm excited to see what happens or who returns, because a lot of the time we have returns. Like last pay-per-view, we had Edge and Christian and Ospreay all return. I hope we get Karrion Kross and Scarlett over there, honestly. That's what I hope. Rob incoming. Rob? Oh, okay. I was hoping Royce would come and save his Rocky winner. Yeah. Royce has got that thing going with him right now, so I could totally see like that being a big, 6-man tag there. It kind of felt like that they were taking Shinsuke off though, didn't it? Not Rob, I'm stupid. Priest, okay. Oh, is this Danhausen?
Look into that as well, would you?
I'll do it.
Thanks.
That was weird. It's Cody.
You wanted to see me?
I did. I'll get right to the point, Cody. Gunther isn't here yet.
He's
So
making
as
his
of
way.
now, the contract for Clash in Italy is still unsigned.
Why don't you give me the contract? Why don't we just do what we did last week? Get him in the ring. I'll get him to sign the contract.
Not what I was insinuating.
He's taking the tie off. He means business.
Handle this. Look, as far as I'm concerned, he's the #1 contender. Your match in Italy is set. I will make sure that the contract gets signed. All right?
I hope you're right.
Oh, here he is. Here's old Sam Zayn.
Look, man, I know we've been a little up and down lately, but I know you're dealing with Gunther, okay? If anybody knows what it means to beat Gunther, it's me. So if you need help with anything,
He did
all you
beat
gotta
him.
do is ask, right? Sammy, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Cody. Don't fall for it.
Thanks, but no, of course, right? Because how could Sami Zayn
Oh,
help
crash
the great
out Sami.
Cody Rhodes? Is that it? What is with everybody around here? Nick, I can't talk to you, actually.
He's crashing
What am
out.
I doing? I've been texting you all day. What am I doing tonight?
Look, Sammy, time is tight. Right? And
Time is
I may not
tight.
have a spot for you
No,
tonight.
not a spot for me.
Let him go up and
Nick,
get
am I not entitled to a little bit of respect?
Danhausen's
Am I
giant.
not one of your top talents on this show? I can't get a few minutes to go out there and address my ride or die fans. I can't. Just tell me
I love
what I
these
did
leaning
so
into the
wrong
fact
to
they're
get
all booing him.
disrespected like this. I'm sure if Cody Rhodes asked for a little bit of time, you would give it to him, no questions asked, right or wrong. Because of course, Golden Boy gets anything he asks for.
Golden Boy. You're about to get a match with Sonic Boom, baby.
Cody.
Oh, you don't need to explain.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't need
I'm
to
sorry.
explain. I think you've got a
Cody,
good point. He's got a good point, right? He should get time on SmackDown. This is Sami Zayn, right? You're healthy, right? You look well. He's cleared. You're medically cleared, right? You always are. Healthy as a horse, a Kentucky racehorse. You need a match? He needs a match. We should do a match, right? Do we have any opponents for Sami? Sami, anybody? Oh, that's right. I'm standing right here. Doing a match?
Cody's like, you got it.
Tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's do it in Lexington, Kentucky. I'll see you later.
That's a good match for Lexington.
What?
Oh, man.
Ready to go.
Careful
Guys.
what you wish for, Zayn.
We're about, it's time.
Easy to find, hard to beat,
Hey, I told you Tala would tune up Shin, dance to that. Shin should go back to surfing and not wrestling. That's funny because he's like a big surfer guy. I was reading that in his book. That's pretty funny. It's Little Nate. Can't go wrong with Little Nate, Tommy. That was definitely Danhausen messing with electricity for his experiment, or 10 out of 10 improv by Nick. I definitely think it was the experiment. What do you think the experiment's going to be? Dread says, Sonic Boom, baby. Take Flash says, okay, I'm actually hooked on this Sami story. It's like one of the best things that's happening right now. It's actually one of the best things happening right now. Low key. Sammy's a whiny little puppy. I'm not gonna lie, dude. My palms are kind of sweaty. A little bit sweaty over here. A little bit sweaty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna hotkey here. I'm gonna get this ready for a clip. I'm gonna post it, and then they're gonna take it down in like 24 hours. Wow, shocker! It's not sold out. Oh, really? SmackDown's not sold out? I mean, I know that they still had tickets like yesterday, but I don't know. Like, I figured they would lower them and then they would sell. That's usually what, like, I used to go to a lot of events back before, like, they were, like, taken over by TKO and purchased by TKO. What would typically happen is they would do a house show or they would do, like, a live event. And then what would end up happening is they would have, like, a section open up the day of the show. And it would be all $100, 3 rows back, front row back at the barricade. And they'd be $100. So for like $120 after fees and everything, you'd be front row. I can't tell you how many shows I wasn't planning on going to, and I would just check Ticketmaster, and that would be up, and I'd be like, okay, I'm going. Dread says, Tiffy time is on my time. Hurry up, lady. Dude, I'm loving heel dreads. I'm a heel guy anyway. I've always preferred heels, but There's a couple baby faces I love, but I usually prefer heels. So you got me, man. Oh no. I'm talking about flight, and here I am yawning. Oh no. Kapata says, sorry I got coding. What have I missed? Blake Mahan. Blake Mahan is coming very, very, very soon. Like, probably like a minute. We're going to see Blake Mahan. She's going to deliver on her promise. We're going to see her very, very soon. And I'm going to be excited, but I'm also going to be a little bit upset that I should have been there. And I'm going to say, for like the next week, I'm just going to randomly post in the Discord, it should have been me. It should have been me. What if it's Nia Jax? It's a sludge. Oh man, I'll be crushed. Bolake. I know what you're talking about there. I love Key and Pill. Bolake. Hey, Aaron. Is anybody in here named Aaron? Aaron. I'm a may. Bring it to the flow. The baby's 2 months old already. It can stay at home alone. Yeah, just leave it. Just leave it there with Big Jim. Dreads, I'm tired of these retired gymnastics failures joining my profession, thinking everyone moves to their drum. Yeah, there is a lot of the gymnasts taking place right now, aren't they? Now that you mention it, there's a whole lot of them. Which one grinds your gears the most? Dreads, tell us this. What's the #1 thing in professional wrestling right now that grinds your gears? Tommy, the setup is $9,795. The tickets distributed are 9,035. Tickets left are 760. Wow, that's quite a few left. Maybe if I just, I should have left like, a couple hours ago and I could have already been there in the seat. Sounds like they had a spot for me. Oh, man.
Let's give you the replay, which is
we don't need the replay. We don't need the replay. We got stuff we got business to take care of. We got business, baby. We got to take care of some business. It's going to be her, guys. I can feel it. I don't want to spit water everywhere like Triple H, so I better not do that.
Perhaps not, as Tama
Are you ready?
his loyalty to the MFT group. That was until Damian Priest ran down another victim of MFT beatdowns over recent weeks. Just a little too late for Shinsuke Nakamura as Solo Sikoa called the troops off.
Hell no.
We don't care about these guys right now.
They think you're weak. The reason why everyone's coming at us is
Butter says, Gerd is there. Gerd glorifying violence in professional wrestling.
Family is weak.
Yeah.
That's the problem, so
I hear you, man.
you gotta handle Priest on your own. You gotta show them that our family ain't weak.
Nothing grinds my gears like the performers begging for people to like them. Just do your job and get paid. It's about checks and championships. Shuck it, duck it, quack, quack. Champagne wishes, caviar dreams, man.
What a family.
Am I right?
Talk to Mr. Holmes.
When you're right, you're right. Oh, man, here we go. All right. Is this going to be Blake Monroe? Is it finally her? Is it her?
Oh dear. And the regret must already be washing over the United States champ Tiffany Stratton, because here come the irresistible forces.
Sludge.
Let's get one thing straight. Tomorrow night at Saturday night's main event, Lash and I are going to end this pathetic nostalgia tour of
She's
Bria
got to be
Cage
here.
when we take back
This
our
is
tag
a
team
fake out.
championships. Right, Lash?
That's right. Because
It's got to be a
gold
fake
looks
out.
Oh, so good on us. And that's why after tonight, I beat on Little Miss Tiffy Time and snatched the United States Championship.
It's got to be her.
That just sounds like the perfect plan to the start of our golden weekend. So yes, Tiffy, I accept. Ref, let's get it.
What a 24 hours this could be for Lash.
Let the music hit.
Legend now. Saturday night's main event comes tomorrow. The Women's World Tag Team Championships there. Paige and Bree will defend against the Irresistible Forces. But this
So no Blake Monroe. We got Lash Legend. Can Blake interfere? Okay, maybe Blake interferes and she attacks Tiffy. Maybe we still get Blake. I'm going to hang on to hope.
Tiffany wants. This is what she gets.
That was wildly disappointing. Tiffy looks great, though. I love her gear. Tommy says, Chase, by the way, we have the official poster for Stadium Stampede with Johnny Center. Yeah, man. I like to see it. I like to see it. I'll take a look at it. Kapata says it's all about the meat, man. Big meaty men slapping man meats. That's it, dude. It's Blake Mahan. Man, I wish it was Blake Mahan. Dude, as soon as I saw the Irresistible Forces and I heard that music, the first thing I thought was Sludge already called it.
Nearly heels overhead.
See, Flight says, bro. Flight was ready for Blake, too. She was ready.
That big pump kick. Man, she landed that. Who knows?
I think she's ready. I think Blake is back there. She's waiting in the wings. She's ready to come out. I agree. Oh, man. Shaking Dread says, you know, Chase, I hope Blake doesn't show up. I hope she's somewhere getting a well-needed tan. Oh, man. I thought her tan looked great. Her tan looked great. I think you're thinking of the wrong Blake. Dreads. It's Lash, though. That's true. And she's in the gear, so yeah, that was... Man, I just felt the excitement just leave the room, leave the body.
Oh, that choke slam right to that edge of the apron.
I feel like we got robbed. Yeah, I feel like somebody just took my lunch money, is what I feel like, Tommy. Blake Mahan. Oh, Chelsea.
Chelsea Green is coming down. Chelsea's coming down to support and check.
I mean, we get Chelsea. That's a little better. Kapata says, I forgot about Saturday Night Main Event. I think we all did. I don't even know really what matches are on the show, honestly. I don't really know. I really don't even know which matches are on the show. I'll have to look at it because I did see the advertisement earlier, but...
Joe and Wade with you ringside here.
Blake Mahan is coming to SmackDown. If they show that again tonight, oh my gosh. I'm never going to get away from Blake Mahan if they don't, which Blake Mahan has caught on like wildfire. I mean, she even knows about it herself. Flight says Blake is showing up afterwards in the stands with the spotlight on her like she debuted in NXT. I bet you're right, man. I think she's going to be here. I still think she's going to be here. She has to be.
Much to the annoyance of Lash Legend, who is laser focused on acquiring 2 pieces of
Shaking Dread says, these are 2 beautiful and talented women. Give them the respect they deserve. We got an amazing athlete right here ready to go, and you fickle fans can't respect that. He's not wrong. We do have 2 great and amazing athletes in the ring. 2 great wrestlers. And, well, we'll say 1 great wrestler. But one's pretty good. Getting better. But I will say, Tiffy time all the way. Tiffy time all the way until Blake Mahan shows up.
Clearly does not give up without a fight.
You sent it? Okay, I'll take a look at it, Tommy.
But Tiffany Stratton may well be on the verge of giving up because this has been a rough beatdown from the word go from a much more powerful opponent.
I love Tiffy's gear.
Finally, a little momentum coming here from Tiffy time. But once
oh,
again,
man.
just not powerful.
Okay, we got... There's the Stadium Stampede. That Max and Darby one's cool, too. There's the buy-in.
Lash looking for her first singles win in WWE.
Those look great, man. I love the art.
Success pairing with Nia
I always
Jax.
say that they go all out with their graphics. Like, everything always looks so good.
Looking to regain gold tomorrow.
They might make her debut in the UK, though.
And now
It's kind of the UK here. So maybe we still get her. Paige versus Penta, the Takeover versus Charlotte and Rhea. There's looking forward to Paige and Bria, and the Vision versus Profits. Ooh.
This has just been a
Nothing too crazy there.
Right there, but the shoulder comes up.
Paige and Penta will be cool.
Already celebrating that victory, a little premature perhaps, although
That's probably the one I'm most looking forward to. What about you? What's going to be the main event? That's a good question. Ugh. I would do... It's probably going to be Takeover versus Charlotte and Rhea. I bet that might be it. I would do Paige and Penta. Let the IC title like main event. That'd be cool. Actual UK, not the UK we're in here. None of those matches are main event matches. I agree.
Tomorrow on Saturday night's main event, Lash Legend will join Nia Jax, the Irresistible Forces, trying to regain the women's tag.
Not a great card. That's the weakest Saturday night's main event since they've like resurrected it by far.
Legend, who you see in control here against Tiffany Stratton, answering the call for the open challenge, trying to claim.
Shaking Dread says Lash Legend is built like a tank. Now that's a brick house. She isn't just a snack. She's a whole meal and dessert. So I read that with Booker T in mind. Is Lash better than Athena? Dreads? B-Fab in a main event. She's got to be in the real. She's got to be on somebody's main event. She's like Jobber 101 with Flight over there. He's got her in like those. He's got her in like those dark matches. He's put her in Evolve. He's put her in the dark match on Evolve. XP Farm. Old B-Fab. Yeah, I agree, man. That show doesn't seem like a main event type show in terms of like the matches. It seems like like we just said, what's the main event? Maybe there's a situation tonight where a match gets made for Saturday night's main event. Because how many matches is that? One, Paige's Penta, Takeover Charlotte. I think we're gonna get one. Maybe we get one more match. Maybe we get one more match, Sludge. Maybe they make one tonight that's like the main event.
To maintain this championship reign.
Stratton looking to rally all the way back, but instead, great counter.
Athena is in a league of her own for hashtag Forever Champ. She's number one for you.
And now Stratton finds her form. How about that stunner off the
I'd say it's the Vision versus Street Profits. Having Heyman and maybe Breaker ringside with Rollins costing the Street Profits is enough for a main event spot. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. Just the star power alone putting it into the main event. I mean, there's really not a lot of good options on that show. Saturday night's main event is always 4-0. I think it is, yeah. Historically, I think it always has been. 4 matches, yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. There's usually that clear-cut main event, but you know.
Oh, she was looking for that cartwheel Alabama slam, but instead, Lash Legend showing you the power, stacking her up, and we were that close to having a new women's U.S. champion.
Dread says the power of Lash Legend is mighty impressive. Tiffy got a full plate in front of her, and I think she had bitten off more than she can chew. That's actually really good commentary, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna probably agree with you here. I don't think that Tiffy could really take the fight to Lash. Lash is a monster, as Booker T would say. Tiffany's gear is like amazing, though. Her gear reminds me of Paige's new gear.
Stratton looking to finish the job now. And she's going up top. Meanwhile, Nia Jax. She had to kick Nia Jax away. Lash gets out of the way.
That's me, dude. The way I got too excited now, I don't even pay attention to that. That's me. Oh, man.
Lash Bludgeon just picks up Chelsea.
She's like,
oh, we got a quick roll up. A quick roll up.
retains. No Blake. Oh my gosh, we're getting Blake Mahan again tonight, aren't we? We're getting Blake Mahan coming soon.
Chelsea's help has somehow been enough to stifle the power of the irresistible forces.
A tenuous friendship here.
Some way, Tiffany Stratton retains.
I don't know if Tiffany knows what to make of Chelsea in the role she just played there.
Well, she does still have the goal, so I'm sure she'll smile in the end.
I love Tiffany looking at Chelsea like, what are you doing here? Like, she did just help you. She did just help you, so you might want to, not look at it like that. Tommy, wow, we have new AW 6-man tag, which is the Outrunners and Dalton Castle. How do you feel about the Outrunners, Tommy? Are you a fan? Dalton Castle, he's a trip. He's his own thing. Shaking Dreads, Tiffy's here, so you're not going to talk about how great Lash looks tonight. So biased. I'm gonna say that Lash has a little bit of heat with me right now because that is not who I wanted to come through that entranceway. That's not who was supposed to come down that ramp. I think, you know, we're having that Blake Mahan situation going on here, and I'm not feeling it. But no, Lash does look good. She looks good. Miss Green need to mind her bitness. Look what she did. She did. But she was upset too because Blake wasn't there. So she was like, you know what? I'm mad at Lash for taking this moment. I think that's what happened. You miss having them on AEW. Why are they on Ring of Honor? Yeah, it is weird. I don't know, like, I'm not the biggest fan of, I kind of like it when they're more, like, I kind of like it when we have a situation where, like you just said, why are they on Ring of Honor? You kind of miss them on AEW. I kind of like it sometimes when they have a more, like, if the brands were more separate, I think it would be kind of cool sometimes because then you would have those, like, Forbidden Door type situations where you could have, like, Ring of Honor versus AEW, and you could even have like different things with the stats and things. So it'd be cool to like do it, but keep it special and don't do it every week. Like kind of keep it special. I would really like that. But yeah, I agree. Like having some of them pop up sometimes it's kind of cool because then it gives you a chance to see people that if you don't watch Ring of Honor religiously, you get to see them because they're on AEW and sort of vice versa, which I mean, if somebody watches Ring of Honor doesn't watch AEW, but yeah, I can kind of see the benefit of it. It also gives Tony like a huge roster to work with because it's like he's got basically 2 rosters, and Collision's kind of different than Dynamite. So, yep, and that was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Yeah, that was good. LA Knight. What everybody have for dinner tonight? I had tacos. I had tacos for dinner. They were good. They were good. I kind of wanted pizza, but I still haven't gotten that pizza that I was hyped about. But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take the tacos. Spaghetti, man. That's what I would love to have, some spaghetti. Hey, I had Chipotle today, Sludge, for lunch. Spaghetti sounds delicious. I like the 5 cheese bread. It's like not really garlic bread. It's just like cheese bread. It's so good. Tommy, what will you be covering? Collision? We don't have Collision this week, though, do we? Since it was combined with Dynamite? I don't think we have Collision this week. Chipotle. Yeah, I got the extra white rice, half and half beans, chicken, shredded cheese, and sour cream. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I miss the carne asada. They need to bring back the carne asada. Shaking dreads, add pork chops and herb roasted potato wedges. Dude, I love potato wedges. I'm a sucker for potato wedges. Good potato wedge just hits the spot. I gotta watch my figure. Dude, you're in shape, dude. You don't have to worry about that. Tommy says no. We have it next week. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. It just depends. This week has been wild. I mean, I've streamed every night this week. By the time this is done, I will have streamed every night this week. Because if I do Saturday, since I'm doing Saturday night's main event, and then I'm also doing Double or Nothing. Yeah, it's been a long week. So next week, I might take an extra day or so off just to get some stuff done here at the house. So we'll see. Well, I might. Depends on how the week goes.
I mean, the whole show is just because I'll call you back. The building is telling us that the power issue.
Oh, it's Danhausen.
From in there.
Oh, there's a power issue and it's coming from in here. Danhausen's lab. What's he doing? What's he up to?
What the hell is going on in here? What do you mean, who am I? I'm the
Who are you?
What are you doing?
Science experiment, obviously. Hold on.
Body under a sheet and he doesn't blink an eye.
The power issues, Danhausen. We're live and we keep losing power.
No, everything here is up to code and plugged in properly. See?
Up to code.
Danhausen, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I am doing science experiments. Speaking of which,
no.
He's gonna sit up. Who's under there? Oh. He actually startled me.
Only Danhausen.
Curse.
By the way, the power of Danhausen is now undeniable, Wade. It's recognized by all mainstream
That's funny.
sports media. Look at this. He's altered the NBA playoffs. Brunsenhausen. He's uncursed the Knicks. They're on a 9-game playoff win.
Had fry bread tacos. So you had tacos too, Cabana? We both had tacos.
and Danhausen is one, and then the curse will continue.
It's a comeback Hausen.
So let's just add white rice, black beans, chicken, corn, guac, and some spicy red sauce. That sounds amazing. I love their corn and their pico, but I don't get the pico because it always messes with my stomach and makes me like have heartburn.
Kit Wilson and the Miz, and as
So
someone
good,
who's been
though.
cursed, I was hoping if you had any guesses as to what might be in Danhausen's laboratory.
I don't care what's in his laboratory. All he is face paint with an IQ of a science fair volcano.
Well, as Danhausen is under the impression that the Cavs birthed you, they are 0-2 against the Knicks after he
putting this on me? Read the shirt.
Not cursed.
I am not cursed. Now, was my wedding vow renewal a disaster? Yes. Was our tag team title victory stolen from us? Yes. Is there a curse?
Yes. Toxic.
No. There is no curse.
Well, then, how can you
Kit knows there's a curse.
So badly for you recently. Listen, if I had to guess, I would say that Danhausen has cursed you.
Don't say his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he cursed him.
It's bad enough he stole my daughter's bike. Now he's costing my Cleveland Cavaliers the playoffs because he's sitting front row at the Knicks game.
If you're such a big Cavs fan, why aren't you courtside?
Oh, burn.
I'm superstitious.
You believe in the curse?
Yes!
No! You two think you're so funny. Well, wake up, Fraxium! Disrespecting our locker room leader is toxic.
Try to embarrass me? How about I embarrass you next week in your hometown?
You can try. Pero seamos sinceros, Mike.
Although Miz is like, we'll do it next week.
What did he say?
I just said he's looking forward to it.
What did he say? You speak Spanish?
Un poquito.
Oh, whoop that trick. My favorite wrestling taunt, says Dreads, I would do is slap my thigh above my knee and tell my opponent he can't fill my shoes. Hashtag slimy heel. Oh, man. Did that get a rise out of them? Were they kind of like Did that wake them up a little bit? The lights go out in the arena. That'd be cool if it did. Like if they just really leaned into it and turned all the lights out. Did you see Danhausen sign some deal to make movies? That's really cool. Did it say like specifically what type of movies? That's pretty cool. I would watch some Danhausen movies.
From homecoming in Columbia, South Carolina,
Shaking Dreads. Who gave the evil vampire the authority to use the arena's power? That man should be fired, just like the man set the Undertaker on fire. Dude, that story when Undertaker tells it, like, oh my gosh. And he talks about how he told him to move the pyro back, and he just did it anyway, and he kept doing it. And then finally, when he was caught on fire, that flame just engulfed him, and he was like, he better not be here when I get out. I bet that dude, I mean, when you know the Undertaker's walking that long walk back to you for real, you better clear house. These are the only 2 tag teams left. Isn't that sad, Sludge? They're about to throw Lil Yachty into a tag team here. I don't know why Lil Yachty's still here, though. Flyant says Miz and Kit barely count as a tag. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they've been tagging for like a minute. But yeah, it's kind of sad that that's the only 2 like actual teams left, or teams left at all. Even makeshift teams, that's the only 2 left pretty much.
There is no other kind of reception for this man.
What? Huh?
I like it.
I like it.
Tommy says, well, Raven almost made the power when at WrestleMania 17. Yeah, he did. Maybe that's kind of what we're getting as a little Easter egg.
You know what I think?
What's that?
I think the people here in Lexington love some Trick and Yachty. Let's talk about it.
Hey, that's right, baby. Hey, especially after what we did last week. The way you was beating down on the Miz, stomping on them, leaving them deaf with no breath for air.
Hold on, Bo. I mean, he is a future Hall of Famer.
That's debatable.
Come on now, 7-time tag team champion.
7 times he was carried. I mean,
oops, jeez.
2-time Grand Slam champion.
No put over there.
And that just means you've been here too long. Look, moral to the story is this. All right, this is the moral to the story.
Fly says Priest and Truth MFTs each other. That's true. Yep. That's the tag champ, so definitely got to count them.
Come out here and interrupt the champ.
Mello. I'm excited to see Mello and Trick head to head. Shaking Dreads. Trick Williams is clean. I'm going to need something here to wake me up. Trick Williams is as clean as fresh powdered snow. I like the all-white gimmick.
Go as far back as you can in this biz that they've been in. To the Trick Mello gang, to everything that happened at NXT.
Trick, my boy. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, definitely some history here.
We both knew this day was going to come, right? So here I am, and I'm asking you, Trick, you need to do the right thing. Because whether you want to admit it or not, you and I both know that you screwed me.
I agree, Johnny. It's long overdue.
For you, I'd still be United States
This should have been the Mania feud.
And here's the thing you need to understand, Trick. I'm not trying to come out here and discredit you. What you've done, listen to the people. You did that.
The kid's dressed like Danhausen. That's cool.
Trick, you came in to SmackDown. You took over. You rose to the tippy top of the ranks.
The tippy top.
Time, and I applaud you for that, Trick. Here's the thing. I've always believed in you. I always knew that you were capable of doing that. But Trick, I want to tell you something. There's a huge difference between carrying a title and being a champion. And what I did for 8 weeks was I was a champion. I defended that title night in, night out. I won these people over with my hard work and my effort.
Oh, he's doing that baby face. 101.
So, Trick, I'm asking you again. Give me what I want. Give the people here in Lexington what they want.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get that, pal.
Trick versus Mello.
Do you notice him and Lash are matching tonight, looking like $1 billion bucks? Yeah, they actually are. Now that you mention it.
Melo, check it out. Trick would love to give you a chance to get this title. The people of Lexington would love to.
Melo's so ungrateful to Dreads.
But you got to understand, when you're a champion as big as Trick Williams, you got to.
Fly says my internet crashed the second Melo music hit. Oh no, dude.
Let me see.
Nobody does it like Melo.
Trick got to get his hair retwisted in about 40 minutes. Trick got to get a pedicure in about an hour. I'm just saying. And Trick's muscles need a deep tissue massage. I booked that appointment with Luscious from Heavenly Hands about a week ago. You can't miss that appointment. You need that.
Hey, hold on. Can anybody here understand what this guy's saying?
Melo's always looking at the past. He knows that Trick is the future and the now.
Trick, listen, if you find time between your nail appointment and your hair appointment,
Trick's going to be a mega star. 100%.
But wait, listen. That's only if your secretary will allow it.
Like LA Knight says, the mega star.
Look, I'm going to bring it back here. You and I, we go way back. Day one. The old Trick Williams, he wouldn't let somebody tell him what to do and when to do it. But then again, I guess you were always better at playing second fiddle.
Oh. Oh, man, that cuts deep. Look at little Yachty's face. He's like,
first thing first, Melo, mind your business while grown folk talking. And secondly, I don't eat no dirty rice and I don't chew my cabbage twice. That means Trick Williams doesn't play with his leftovers. But since we are here in Lexington,
come on, Trick.
And I think the people do want to see Trick Williams versus Carmelo Hayes.
Come on, Trick. Come on, Trick.
I don't think he's going to do it.
Since we got space and opportunity, I got on my boots, you got on your boots.
Let's get it.
Damn it, tonight it's Trick versus Melo. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Really?
it.
Really? They're just going to do this on TV?
Don't get it twisted. The open challenges were done the moment I won this championship. But because I like you and because I respect everything that we've been through, you're going to get your match tonight. But this ass whooping is on the house.
Ooh. Fun fact, Trick and Melo has the same barber.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well, they got it all lined up, I'll tell you that. Which, they used to have those segments on NXT where they would go to the barber. So is that all like, is all that like a shoot? Like that's really what they did? That's pretty cool. Fly says, ever since Sami was told time is tight, we had 2 new matches announced, including one Sami got. Yeah, time is so tight that, you know, we just have 2 massive openings. Like, Nick Aldis, like, what are you doing, dude? You got 2 big openings on your show? Like, what are we doing? Can't be having empty space. I mean, if that was Capada's game, you got 2 big empty matches on your card, you're definitely not going to be getting those 4 stars. Hey, Flight, how did you sleep last night knowing that when I put you in a title match, you drew 4 stars? The only 4 stars that I got out of all the shows that I booked. Take Flight came in there with the 4 stars when he took the fight to Capada for the international title. I mean, that was pretty cool. In real life, they really go to the same barber. That's cool. I feel like I need to... Yeah, I'm going to have to do my hair tomorrow. I'm going to shave everything. Shave it and line it up tomorrow. I wasn't expecting anything else. Confidence. I like it. Yeah, Dreads, it's like you would think bald is like low maintenance, but like bald is so high maintenance. I feel like I'm always having to like line everything up and shave my head. Like my hair grows super fast. I feel like every day it kind of, you know, like I can shave at like 11, 12 o'clock in the morning and then around noon. And then by that evening, it's kind of stubble's coming. Chase's Blake being Blake Mahan. Oh, man. Yeah, very soon. That's right. Very soon, Tommy. You're right. Flight says, have you ever tried growing it back out? So, I guess it was like 19. I used to have longer hair. It probably took like... in 2019, I was sort of having like longer hair. Like, not like long hair, but like longer. And I noticed it started to get kind of thin in the top. And I was like, oh, dang. And I was like, I wonder what's going on. And then, yeah, my grandfather had male pattern baldness. I don't remember my grandfather ever having hair. And so it started to hit. So like now, like if I let my hair go, like what'll happen is it'll grow like here and here, but it will not do anything like back here in the back. So you get a little bit here on this side and that side. So it's like, if I could grow it back out, I would, if it would look good, but it would be one of those situations where I would look like I was like sad and hanging on. So that's why I just kind of embraced it. I was like, it is what it is. Because it's just like, otherwise it just looked like I was hanging on. Dread says, Chase, I also do my own hair tomorrow. I'm going to be washing and retwisting my locks. It's going to take me about 3 hours. Oh, man. You have to set aside some time for that. That's even more than that's way more than what I do. But it takes me about, I do my hair like every other day or every 2 days. If I'm like on a really good schedule, it's about every 2 days. And I'll trim up my beard and shave my head and then line everything up. But it takes me about an hour to do everything.
And Carmelo Hayes.
You know, that's you know, taking a shower and everything after I shave.
Moments ago, Wade, of their shared history.
Cleaning everything up. But yeah, 3 hours, man. It's dedication. How often do you have to do the washing and retwisting of your locks? I can't believe we're getting this on just like an episode of SmackDown.
Give me the spotlight, give me the kingdom, and that is where the tensions began. These two fell apart and haven't quite been the same since.
Back and forth in the
Whoop that trick.
switch, testing the best of each other.
And I got a little sympathy for Carmelo.
All right, a lot of people in the house tonight, so if there's anybody hasn't dropped a like or subscribe, please do so, guys. I do live streams. So this week I've done live streams every single night. We're on Friday and I've streamed every night. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow and Sunday for Saturday night's main event and Double or Nothing. If you're an AEW fan, I post previews before each and every show. I'm going to be posting some wrestling predictions tomorrow before those shows. You don't want to miss anything, so if you haven't yet, drop a like, subscribe, guys. I really appreciate it. I do mine like once a month, 3 hours once a month, 1 hour every 2 days. Okay. Not too bad. But that is still, I mean, that's still a lot, you know, upkeep, but it looks great, so it's worth it.
Oh, he denied it.
Oh, he caught it. Ooh. Take Flight says, some dude in Florida packed a 1-of-1 sticker of a Croatian soccer player in the official World Cup sticker album, and he actually put in his album, and now that community is crying. Oh, man. I mean, this is what stickers are for. I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but I'm one of those guys, like, when I get a sticker, I don't ever use it. It just stays on the sheet because I always feel like I'm going to use it on something that's not, like, worth it. Or I'm going to put it on something and then it's like, it's going to, like, peel off or something. I don't feel like I ever use stickers.
Melo locks him up.
That's funny, though. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, bruv. Shane Dread says, your baldy is always shiny, bruv. You're doing well yourself. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I try. I try. Gotta work with what you got. I wish I had a full head of hair, but gotta make it work.
Melo, shoulders down.
Carmelo Hayes, the maneuverability of a cat, incredible reflexes.
You can see how well these two like know each other. Oh, that looked good. Big old bookend. A bunch of Azula stickers on my closet from years ago. I had a computer desk that had like a door that opened up to where you could put like CDs and stuff, and that was like the one I had as a teenager. And like anytime I would get like a sticker from like a band sticker or like a concert sticker or something I went to, I would put it on that shelf. And so I still have that shelf in storage because it sort of developed some sentimental value. Even though I don't use it anymore, it was like a computer desk. Even though I don't use it anymore, I still kept it just because it's littered with like stickers from like albums that I loved and like concerts I went to. And back then I did, like I didn't really care, but I guess that was like the teenage years. And then when I got older, I was just kind of like, anytime I would get like a tech sticker or something, like I get them all the time with Pokemon and I never use them. I have like a whole, like, I don't even know, it's probably like a tote almost of nothing but just like random Pokemon trinkets.
Put him on camera, give him a mic, give him a match. It works.
Oh no, Tommy. He says, at this point, I could wait for paint to dry before Blake Mahan shows up. I feel like Tommy's a very patient person, and the fact that Tommy is getting impatient for the glamour, that tells me it's definitely taken too long. Hey, maybe we'll still get her tonight. Maybe it's just she's not going to fit into that Tiffany Stratton storyline there. Maybe we're still going to get her.
SmackDown will be in Barcelona next week.
I think Sludge said she faced off against Jordan Grace in a dark match. Was it 2 weeks ago if you're still in your Sludge? So maybe we still get her, Tommy. Hold on to hope. Cross your fingers and your toes.
The first hour of the main card will be on ESPN, ESPN 1. Oh boy.
I was playing a little possum there, was Carmelo Hayes completely baiting.
Tommy says, by the way, Athena is all elite and team Ring of Honor. Ooh. Can't go wrong with Athena.
Is he set for takeoff here?
Can't go wrong with Athena. And I know Athena's #1 fan. He's in the chat. Mr. Shaking Dreads. Mr. Savage. Dread says, Blake had better things to do than show up for these fickle fans in Kentucky. What's so special about Kentucky? I think you're right. You know what I think? I think she said, you know what? If you guys had called up that guy, Chase Wrestling, and you gave him a spot, put him in the media box, let him come and talk about wrestling. But you know what? Since you guys snubbed him, and even though he streams 24/7 and hypes up your shows and talks about your shows and dissects them pretty positively, I would say, not unlike most people, because you guys snubbed him, I'm not debuting tonight. That's what happened. I think that's what happened. That might sound a little delulu, but I'm thinking that's what happened.
For Trick Williams, and certainly provided enough distraction for Carmelo Hayes a few moments ago.
Hey, yeah, how many carrots on that thing? Look at that thing there.
Hey, Dreads,
the trick stick, it's got the label
in the
right
spirit
on
of your heel turn tonight, rocking the Hollywood Hogan.
Nice name, but can cause major damage. Carmelo Hayes now looking to pummel the forehead of the U.S. champ.
Dread says, hey, you better watch your mouth when you mention the fallen goddess, my forever champion, Athena. I was putting respect on her name. I was saying she was great. I was saying you couldn't go wrong with Athena. I said nothing but nice things about Athena.
Carmelo Hayes is just
gave her respect.
The champ here tonight, Trick Williams, in major disarray, and there's very little the trick stick or little Yachty can do about it.
I feel like we all have our favorites, and it's so funny how like we all have a different favorite, but we all like each other's favorites. Have you noticed that? Like we all have a different favorite, but each one of us like everyone else's favorites. I think that's funny. Chase, you ready for June? We might get blood and guts, guys. Oh, I'm ready for that. Yeah, that's always like a train wreck kind of thing. It's always entertaining. Like you can't look away, but it's always so brutal. I'm excited for it. I hope they have like some different people this time, and we get to see I hope we get to see Ospreay in Blood and Guts. Now that he's like this different version of Ospreay, this more determined, vicious version of Ospreay. Oh, he's really giving Melo this. Oh, those kids are like, I don't blame you. I know I'm a great heel, but I cried when Hulk Hogan turned heel. Oh, man. I didn't like it at first, and then I started to like it. But when I was like personally betrayed. Like I felt like that I'd been personally betrayed when he first turned heel.
Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes.
I feel like I am AEW fan. You are, man. Definitely an AEW fan through and through. I love it. I love it that I love it that you like AEW. I don't feel like AEW gets enough love, so I love it that you're a big fan.
WrestleMania, of course, WrestleMania ended up being a massive spotlight moment for Trick Willie.
Carmelo Hayes has done a hell of a job with his superior movement so far in this one, but now it's the power game of Trick Williams that is
he's wearing him down.
Completely grounding Carmelo Hayes and squeezing the life out of his jugular.
Now Melo's his arms are getting jacked.
Crowd here at Rupp Arena with the "Let's Go Melo" chants. They've been chanting "Whoop that trick" and "Let's go Melo."
Well, Carmelo Hayes really needs a victory here if he wants to earn himself a future championship opportunity at some point. A loss simply will not do for the former champ.
Red says I lost all respect for the man when his tape came out. Yeah, I remember that.
Back and forth they go, center of the ring.
It's just like it's literally just another lesson of like when I was a kid, I thought, all the wrestlers were like heroes. Like I thought like Ultimate Warrior was from like another planet. I thought Undertaker was really like a zombie. I thought Hulk Hogan was a superhero. Like I legitimately thought he was a superhero. And it just kind of goes back to when you get older, you just realize that everybody's just flawed and deeply flawed, and everybody has like faults and things, and some people way more than others. And it just reaches that point where you're like, you never want to see that side of your heroes, but.
Ricky Saints is ringside.
Ricky Saints has been saying he wants a championship opportunity, but lost to Carmelo Hayes last week.
Looking for first 48 for a moment. Both was Melo.
Competitors trying their best to ignore Ricky
well, like AW because they did a good job with Sting's. Dude, that was the best retirement I think I've ever seen. They did Sting right, and the fact they did Sting right, they earned so much respect from me. I mean, Sting's an all-time favorite of mine. Dirty Diana. It's a cool name.
And Trick Williams survives it, getting that left shoulder up as Melo.
It is, man, a slobber knocker. Just like good old JR. Has anybody in here ever tried good old JR's barbecue sauce? I've never tried any of it. I bet it's good though.
Message from Ricky Saints. A little difficult to do that with Saints prowling the ringside area, but Melo back to business now.
And Melo says, you remember last week? They went back and forth. And Melo got the best of both.
That was cool.
Pop-up uppercut from Trick Williams.
Is that the power?
Both men now going shot.
What was that?
Shot, hold for hold.
Was looking to deliver another kick.
Places I don't think they sell it here. Yeah, I've never tried it. It looks good. I don't like honey barbecue. I like the barbecue just be barbecue. Like I like a sweet barbecue sauce. I'm not big on I like tangy and I like sweet, but I'm not big on like a honey. And I know the honey you would think would make it sweet, but there's something about that honey flavor that I just don't jive with. I just don't like it.
Against Carmelo Hayes. Trick Williams acutely aware of our friend Ricky Saints.
Sweet Baby Ray's is the GOAT barbecue sauce, but specifically I like the sweet or like the original. Like I don't like the honey. They do a honey one that I don't like. But every time I buy barbecue sauce, I get Sweet Baby Ray's. Oh man. They had me convinced there for a second it was over. Ricky's out there is like, I don't know how to read his face right now. I don't know what's going on with him.
Just as Trick Williams saw his name up in lights with a trick shot denied by Carmelo Hayes.
And look at the effect on Williams. And you know if Hayes goes up top, this could be overweight.
We're going to keep an eye on Lil Yachty and I.
Oh, Lil Yachty's going to get involved.
On his opponent here and wait up.
Oh, and that's the case with Saints. And with that distraction, enough for Williams.
Nice uppercut there, but it was the distraction from Saints. And hold on.
Tossing him back into the ring.
Nothing to do with Saints either.
Oh, of course, Ricky's going to get involved.
Now Saints up on the apron. Oh, he gets rolled up. The ref is distracted. The ref is dealing with Ricky.
Oh, man, that would have been it.
Melo arguably it one right there.
Trick shot.
And a big one.
I really didn't want him to get a clean win. I'm not going to lie, guys. I kind of wanted this to go further.
The United States champion, Trick Williams.
Well, I'm not quite sure what Ricky Saint's motivations were here, but he's so
Wow.
chaos in this match and ultimately ended up costing Carmelo Hayes. I don't think he'll get a thank you from the champ, Trick Williams, but there may be consequences
Jeez.
in the future.
I kind of was hoping that would go longer.
Another look at this. First of all, jaw jacking, distracting the referee when Mello with the roll-up certainly had at least a 3 count on that one.
Chase, have you ever tried a honey packet? Just like a regular honey? I have before. I don't mind honey. I just don't like honey barbecue for some reason. Like, honey's okay. I mean, I could never like put it on like chicken or anything. I don't think. Like, I don't really like. I see people put it on like pizzas and chicken, and I'm like, I don't think I would like that. What about you? What about you, Dreads? Do you like honey on your pizza? Oh, he's Sami Zayn crash out coming soon. Oh no, he found Johnny.
You know what? Am I glad to see you? Someone who actually understands around here. Do you see what I'm dealing with? Cody Rhodes is my friend. Johnny, he's my friend. And
I don't know if he is or
I
not.
said some things I maybe shouldn't have said because I was so angry, but just like that,
The
just
Golden
like that,
Boy
he's trying
line,
to fight
yeah.
me all of a sudden. You think you know someone? You know how many times I have been there for that guy? Even when I was going through my own stuff, I was always there for him, and I was happy for him. You know why? Because that's what friends do.
I don't know. He's
You
kind
do
of
the right thing. You get that.
kind of sleazy there,
I
Sammy.
swear, man, I'm starting to see how it is around here. I feel like I'm the last real good guy left.
The last one alive.
Never change. You never change who you are. You always do what's right in your heart. No matter how unpopular it gets, you don't let anybody change who you are.
We got to get Johnny up here.
Sami versus the American Nightmare is ahead.
Knocking over the water bottle.
One of the most shocking.
Let's see what we got going on in the chat here. Plus, I like how AW uses good music like Seek and Destroy, all Metallica, and like Elevated and other songs. Yeah, one of my favorite memories. You said they also use Machine Head and November Rain. That's a good shout. One of my favorite things that they did was back when Kenny was feuding with Hangman, and the intros for that, like the package that they put together to promote that match was Don't Know What You Got Till It's Gone by Cinderella. And it was like a breakup song, but it fit them perfectly, and I absolutely love that, and I always think about that for some reason. That was a cool moment. AW does great with their music. Also having like, you know, using Jack Perry, using Jungle Boy like as his song. Orange Cassidy having like, you know, I forget he has, was it the Pixies right now? Where's My Mind? And then before that he had who was it? Who sings the other one he had? I know in my head, but for some reason I can't think of it. But yeah, they're great about licensing music. And then Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson getting to use Final Countdown. Yeah, you're spot on. Spot on, Tommy. What was the other song of Oranges that he used? Because it was the one he used. It was a Jefferson Airplane. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Flight. That kind of disappointing. No, the Magical Honey Packet. I don't think I've ever had that. I don't think I've ever had that, Dreads. Is it good? I use a honey packet and a shot on special occasions. Oh. Yeah, every now and then I'll get like a spoonful of honey or something, but I don't know. I'm not a big honey guy. My aunt used to have a beehive. So when I was a kid, we used to get honey and jars from her. Nothing better than honey straight from the bees. I bet that is way better. I bet that's so much better. Where's My Mind by the Pixies? Metallica did a concert here in my hometown the other day in my soccer club stadium, and they sang a couple lines from our team's anthem in German. That was so cool. Dude, I'm a Metallica guy. And I'm going to tell you guys a little, this is a little behind the curtain. I listen to Metallica every time before I live stream. pretty much every time before I live stream, I listen to Metallica. It just hypes me up and gets me ready for the show. Like I always, that right there is like a pre-show ritual for me. Is what time I'm over here getting everything ready, I listen to Metallica. Jefferson Starship, Jane, there we go. Tommy knows what's up. Shaking Dread says, hey guys, we got 13 people in here right now and only 8 likes. If you don't like the stream, Deuce Freud Savage is going to put your toothbrush in toilet. He means it, guys. He means it. He's not messing around. He's a big dude. He could easily come and take your toothbrush and stick it right in the toilet, swirl it, and then put it back for you to brush your teeth later. So listen to Shaking Dreads. My brother's working hard over here. Show him some love, you fickle fans. Thank you, Dreads. You're awesome, dude. You're awesome. And you're right. Yeah, you guys, you got to drop a like. Got to subscribe. I will say, in a pretty awesome update, guys, we are at 190 subs. We're 10 subs away from 200. We're hitting 200 this weekend. We're hitting 200 this weekend. With Saturday night's main event and Double or Nothing, we're hitting 200. We're going to close out this weekend at 200 subs. I can feel it. It's possible. Like, it is so possible. I think we got like 5 subs today. So we're moving. There's Ricky.
What is happening around here? I feel like I'm on top
Ricky, quick question.
Yes.
Why were you out there for Trick and Carmelo's match?
I am not a rookie. I'm new, but I'm not new. And Carmelo needs to learn.
Ricky!
Oh my gosh.
Listen, long before screw me, it's screw you. Stay the hell out my business.
He ain't playing around. I feel like anytime there's people in the forefront of a backstage segment, I'm always looking at behind them instead of them because I'm trying to see what's going on back in the background, because I'm always thinking that there's something like hidden going on in the background. Sick. Plus, I like how AEW does some sick bumps. They do. Darby scares me to death, but other than that, I agree. I agree. Kathy. Is it in here? Oh man. Got Kathy. She cracks me up. I saw Charlie posted something with Zelina, like in her socials. They got like matching tattoos or something. I'm assuming that was new. Shaking Dread's girlfriend just went to the bathroom and flushed the toilet. I went in after her and checked to see if my toothbrush was dry. Thank goodness it was. Oh man. Yeah, that freaks me out. That would freak me out too. Let's see if I can get it to focus. So, Sensino pulled another SIR today from Chaos Rising. This one was out of a single pack. Very cool. So, doing okay with this set. Not doing bad at all. Set the binder right there.
Tell me what the hell I just saw. I hear you are looking for me.
That's funny. Yeah, it's not a favorite necessarily of mine, Dreads, but I feel like this set, that was me. You're 100% describing me up until like a couple of years ago. Yeah, up until like a couple of years ago, that was me. Because I focused pretty heavily on only generation, like 1 through 4. I was that guy like before that. I was like nothing like Kanto's still my favorite, but I was like nothing like there's nothing good after Kanto, and I'm glad that I kind of came around. Her gear looks great. Charlie and Zelina had matching Pokemon tats like over 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what the tat was this time. I saw them post something. I thought it was new because Charlie looked way like she looks like she does now. I'm trying to think of where I saw it. I meant to share it with you and I forgot. Maybe it was like a reshare. I hope not.
Red hot after last week's attack by Jade Cargill and her crew. And then Rhea wasn't there to help.
I was looking to see if I could see it.
Dressed Rhea earlier tonight. And Alexa Bliss, who's by her side, had a solution.
Yeah, maybe it was a reshare flight. Got a big tag match coming up. Let's see.
Master of the Universe. It's really exciting.
Master of the Universe. I don't think that's going to be very good. I kind of like the old 80s one. It's really bad, but I still kind of enjoy it. It's like one of those like good bad movies. If you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm not seeing it now. I'm not seeing it now, Fly. So maybe it was old. I don't know. I'll kind of scroll through here a little bit later. Maybe I can find it. She had like the super. Yeah, maybe it was old because it looked like she had the curly hair. So maybe that was. Is she still dating, what was that guy's name from NXT? Oh no, my screen went wide again. Why does it keep doing that? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me fix it. I'll refresh that. Let's see. Had to be a reshare because I would know. Yeah, you probably would, dude. Yeah, I would say you would. 14-time champ there should be no one sitting as she makes her entrance. Show some respect for the queen. Oh, man. So, a big Charlotte fan, Dreads? Oh, yep. Eddie Thorpe. That's the one I was thinking of. Yep, that's the one I was thinking of. I watched the Dune movies last weekend, and I felt like it was like a marathon. It was like, the first one was like 3 hours almost, and then the second one was like 3 hours. I enjoyed them. They were kind of like, they were long, I'm not going to lie. It was almost like watching like Lord of the Rings or something, but Lord of the Rings is like, I prefer Lord of the Rings. But they weren't too bad. I'd seen the first one before. The second one, that was the first time I'd seen it. Because I just wanted to rewatch the first one before checking out the new one. I just felt like I needed to because I'd forgotten so much of what happened. And there'd been such a gap between the first movie and the second movie. Who's your favorite wrestling couple? Becky and Seth. Yeah, Becky and Seth. Second would have been Zelina and Alistair, just because I feel like that, you know, I feel like they don't initially, when you look at them, you wouldn't put them together, but I think they enjoy a lot of the same things and stuff. So Scarlett and Carrion would also be cool, but not there anymore. But yeah, Seth and Becky would be top. Even though I've seen like interviews with Punk, and it's like AJ Lee gets a whole different like CM Punk is so awesome, you know, and how he relates to her and how he, I don't know, he's just so complimentary and respectful, and I mean he's just awesome with her. He did an interview on Hot Ones. I don't know if you guys watched it, but like she kept messing things up in terms of like what she would say she would lose because whoever lost had to eat a death wing. And every time, and like when it came time, like he kept eating them, but then when it got time for her to eat one, he took it out of her hand and put it in his mouth and ate it. And I was like, that's respect. That's respect. Zelina and Alistair are so funny together. They really are. They are. Who's your favorite, Flight? Dread says, no. Bailey, Becky, Charlotte, then Sasha. Sasha all the way at the bottom. But I'm a heel tonight, so I'm riding with the queen tonight. Oh, dude. I don't know how I feel about Sasha being at the bottom. We had this long... Remember when we had that discussion that night and we all put our lists up and, like, everybody had Bailey at, like, towards the top, and I was the only person in the entire chat that put Bailey dead last? That was wild. Yeah, because mine out of those is Becky number 1, Sasha number 2, Charlotte number 3, Bailey number 4.
Ready for action. Only so much Flair can take it here before you got to deal with the living legend. Fatal influence crossed that line earlier, so now this.
So you put Bailey in the bottom? You guys are crazy. I don't think I was the only one who put Bailey in the bottom, though.
As Rupp Arena
I don't remember if Johnny did. Johnny, I think his might have been closer to mine, maybe. I think it was Johnny's that might have been closer to mine, but I'm not going to swear to it. There was somebody that also had Bailey towards the bottom, but I think a couple of you guys had Bailey at the very top. It might have been Tommy that had Bailey at the bottom. I'm not sure. I'm curious where Capata lands on this. I don't think he was in here when we did this ranking. If you're in here, Capata, in terms of the 4 horsewomen, what's your ranking? Because ours is kind of all over the place. To repeat mine, it's Becky at number 1. It's Sasha at 2, Charlotte at 3, and Bailey last. She's 4. I like them all. Don't get me wrong. I like everybody. Fly says it might be AJ and Punk. It would be Kalani and Melo, but Melo doesn't like being on socials doing fun stuff. Yeah, that's right. You don't see a lot of those two together, but I do like them as a couple. I do like them.
On the ESPN app, it is Rhea Ripley, Jade Cargill.
AJ and Punk are great though.
Championship.
Yeah, it could be 9 days until Rhea Ripley loses the gold in hand right now. Back to the woman she took it from.
Johnny says, wait, what? I was saying that like when we all did our ranking of the 4 horsewomen, like Becky, Bailey, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks, we did like a ranking, I don't know, it was like a month ago or something. I don't know if it's been that long. But we were all talking, and I put, mine was Becky, Sasha, Charlotte, and then Bailey being last. And I thought that yours, Johnny, was closer to mine, but I could be wrong.
Charlotte Flair clearly wanted to tag with Bliss, not Ripley. Bliss did the smart thing with an eye.
Wyatt says, I said in terms of career, I said Becky, Charlotte, Mercedes, and Bailey. And in terms of who I like, it's Bailey, Becky, Mercedes, Charlotte. I actually like how you put it. Tommy said, did you see what MJF said about this week match on Darby? No, I didn't. Sounds like it was pretty wild, though, based on what Flight just said. Johnny, what's your 4 horsewomen? With MJF, you can never... He says crazy stuff all the time.
Creating as much chaos as possible in the women's
He's
division.
always saying something off the wall.
What is your mission when you
Johnny, what's your favorite four horsewomen ranking order?
biggest stage of them all on Raw and SmackDown? Your mission is to get in there
Tommy
and
says
make
yes.
the show about you as quickly as possible. And I would say
Dread says, I knew Take Flight had awesome taste.
done a job
Yeah, when he puts it that way, I don't mind it.
trio of rock stars, fatal influence, who have not only the fan base talking about them, but also the biggest names in the locker room, names that
Let me
don't
take a
come
look at
bigger
this.
than Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. Job well done, JC Jane et al.
And it's the way they've done it. It's what you just pointed out, because you can have those that are new to the roster who say, okay, there are going to be rungs on the ladder, and I will climb every rung on the ladder and try to work my way towards contendership. Not this group wasting no time, and Charlotte Flair is wasting no time. But they wasted no time, Wade, in going right to the top to poke and prod and bother and disrupt.
Well, they've got confidence, they've certainly got talent, but they've come in here with the smarts of knowing they're not going to walk on eggshells.
All right, so Johnny says, let's see what they say here. Johnny says, I'd say in terms of who I like the most, Becky, Charlotte, Bailey, Mercedes, but I don't know, the other three girls besides Becky are all second place to me. I agree with that. That's a good take. Fallon. Fallon.
Should be banned. It is a cheat code. It is simply mesmerizing the opponents. How can you possibly focus on your fight with that outfit? Wow.
The ultimate fashionista of WWE.
Needs to be in the Louvre.
I think it was Flight. If I remember correctly, this is the combo that made me and Dreads attack for like 10 minutes. It was. And then swiftly, it became a Takeshita Okada type of tag. MJF tweeted, I'm not losing my hair one day ago. I don't think he's losing his hair either. I bet Darby's going to lose the title. He's been I don't want Darby to lose it just because I'm not a big MJF guy. I respect him, but like I don't need him to be the champ again so soon. But Darby's been burning that candle at both ends, and I do not see MJF shaving his head. I just don't.
Rhea Ripley said, watch out, fall away slam against Laney Reed.
Oh man, she's patting her on the head.
The pat on the head tag. Oh, these two.
So who do you think's winning, Tommy? MJF or Darby?
The two living legends.
I mean, that's a disrespectful tag.
I think
to be fair, Charlotte's having
they are who they are. Oh, Charlotte with that big clean boot.
These girls are getting to mix it up. Like, they're in there with absolute, like, modern-day legends with, like, Charlotte and Alexa and Rhea. And, I mean, they're in there with, like, you know, pretty much, like, the top of the card. I really like how they've brought these three up. I mean, they've really done that extra work. I hope that's foreshadowing he's losing his hair. I'm a big MJF guy, but I want him to lose this one. Oh yeah, yeah. You ready for him to be bald?
Charlotte Flair just got
I can't imagine a bald MJF.
in the midst of our tag team match here.
It's gonna be funny if it is.
And Laney Reed taking on Rhea Ripley.
Shaking dreads. I bit my lips so hard just looking at Fallon. Fallon fan over here.
Historically speaking, random cowgirl. Historically speaking, they simply do not let up. That has been their story in NXT over the past.
It sounds like Dreads likes Fallon.
And it seems to be the story here now in this.
Like how MJF is getting rage baited by AEW.
Fallon Henley, fatal influence, bubbling up with confidence.
As they should be. And if
Shaking dreads, take flight. How do you feel about Fallon? I think he's a Fallon fan, but I don't think he's a Laney Reed fan.
If they put away the team of Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley.
And now you see the teamwork. When Laney Reed came in.
I think out of the three, Fallon will end up being the biggest breakout of the three. I really do.
Getting their movement down, getting their synchronicity down And it really is showing here, and there's a lack of synchronicity between their opponents.
What if it's like crazy, like fatal attraction was though? What if like, cause the fatal attraction, I would have said JC Jane was in third place. I would have said, of course, you had Mandy and Gigi that I would have said is like the top two, and then I would have said JC Jane is the bottom of that, and then now we have these three together, and I would say that, you know, Reed is the bottom. What if she ends up being the one that's like gets the push or something? Wouldn't that be wild? Someone.
Alexa Bliss looks on, hoping that Charlotte can free herself, desperate to get the tag.
Someone AI Photoshop MJF bald. Oh, really? I wonder what that looks like. Oh, man. Flight says Fatal Attraction, how Fatal Influence. Wasn't it called? Wasn't it Fatal Attraction when it was Mandy Rose? Was it Fatal Attraction? I remember. I know it was. It wasn't Fatal Influence, was it?
Oh, just when she
That was Fatal Attraction. Am I wrong? That's funny. Charlotte's gear, like every time I look, I'm immediately looking at her gear because it's so bright. Fly says, oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about like how the old faction, I would have put JC at the bottom. And then she rose and she's actually like the one that's been the most prominent. And I was just curious if like with Fatal Influence, if it would follow the same pattern. And like the ones we think are the top of the three end up not going as far as the one that we think is at the bottom. Like that would be wild if like Lainey Reed ends up being like the breakout star of the team, sort of like how JC was with Attraction. That would just be wild to me, because I never would have thought JC Jane would be the one that's like coming up on the main roster leading this team. Like when it was Gigi and Mandy and her, I thought that she was, you know, to me she was like the third spot. She was like the third girl on the team.
In there against Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley. As Charlotte, they've been getting the best of her, but now she starts to fight back.
Talk about impressive. That was impressive from Charlotte Flair, but the hopes are fading away rapidly. Lainey Reed laughing in the face of Rhea.
I can't disagree with you, dude. I agree. I don't see that she could make it without the other two. Maybe after some more time, but right now I just don't.
To the back of the neck of the 14-time world champion.
Jeez.
Don't get too cocky. No, there was Charlotte Flair.
The Queen boot.
Dude, we're 2 hours in. We're flying, guys.
Takes out her feet. Right
Shaking Dread Charlotte is the most athletic of the horsewomen, but I love me some BBL, even though she says it's all natural. I think Charlotte is probably the most athletic. I bet they would all say that. Sasha's pretty athletic.
And now you see the
Mercedes.
teamwork as Fallon Henley tags in right into the cover, looking to put away Charlotte. Charlotte is so desperate to get.
Sledge says, "I've not enjoyed the SmackDown." Yeah, it's not been a great show. They've both been kind of. I agree. You say mid. I'm not going to disagree with that. And honestly, we're leading into a Saturday night's main event that has a card that I would call mid, or even below mid. Fly says, I feel bad for her. Yeah, it feels like she's in a spot that she's not ready for, and I always feel bad for those kind of situations. Sometimes it can make you like the only way to get ready is to do it, but in this type of situation, when you're on national television, it's a hard way to learn, and it's a hard way to get better. Becky's got 2 left feet. Sasha is 2 in athleticism. Bailey is 3rd. Becky got 2 left feet. Yeah, and I would say if that's the thing about these, they all are so different, and they all have such different skills. Like Becky and Becky in athleticism is dead last, 100% agree. But in terms of like promo, she's number 1. She's right at number 1. Standing right in front of her, blocking the tag. Not gonna happen today, mommy.
Flair rolls her up. A little too cocky there, did Lainey
Oh, come on.
Oh, and now both are down.
And how crucial
Alexa's trying to fire it up.
from Charlotte Flair be here.
I think she's about to get the hot tag here.
To a fresh Rhea Bloody Ripley. A fresh, highly motivated, highly agitated Rhea Ripley, who is ready to unleash mayhem.
She got it.
Here she comes! Brutality in Lexington!
Well, I hope you had your fun, fatal influence, because the game just changed.
What a massive right forearm from Rhea on Laney Reed.
No, that was cool.
Fatal
No.
influence is finding out.
And Rhea Ripley's finding
Oh,
gear.
she caught fouling.
Gets the best of Henley.
Jeez.
Capoeira kick right
We're going
to
into the Riptide.
of Laney
Nope.
Reed, and it could be good night right here.
We're going into the.
Laney goes flying. Mommy drops her.
Jeez.
And
Oh, she broke it up.
to make the save is Fallon Henley. Oh, what a massive boot from Flair.
I mean, Charlotte and Rhea. I just don't think there's going to be a whole lot of cohesion here.
Charlotte to the outside. And now
Oh, we're going into the Riptide.
is left alone with
Is Charlotte going to tag herself in and take the pin?
The tide has completely turned in this one at the right time for Ripley and Charlotte Flair.
Oh, she hit Charlotte. She accidentally kicked her right in the face.
Flair took that kick.
Well, Mammy might finish it regardless. It's one-on-one now.
Oh, Charlotte's going to tag herself in.
Lining
Yep.
up the Riptide.
I knew it.
Flair blind tag, natural selection.
Hey, that Riptide into the natural selection is actually pretty smooth.
Whatever it takes.
Nice.
The WWE Women's Champion Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair.
Alexa's like maintaining the whole situation. Like,
To be fair to Charlotte, wanted to tag back in 'cause
be
she'd
grown-ups.
just been blasted off the apron by Laney Reed, but regardless, it worked. A new tag team here, and you.
Oh, beat down. B-Fab.
And Michin, 24 hours removed from Saturday night's main event, they attack.
Just been laying in wait the entire night for the exact right moment to
What's B-Fab doing over here?
What
That was a ginger toss out.
mugging it has been fatal influence getting out of
JC
the act
Jane is
too.
all over Lexi. And now Fallon
Nah, it's breaking down.
and Reed getting their shots in as well. As Jade Cargill just stands back and watches B-Fab and Michin. And now, Lash in Italy is 9 days away. And these two powerhouses are exchanging big shots.
Here.
Rhea Ripley heavily worn
Flight says, I
down
feel
and
like
now
Becky
being
changed her
beaten
style to
by
wrestle
the
after she had her
woman
baby.
she faces in
Yeah, I think it changed some. I think she definitely leaned more into being a brawler.
Championship.
Jaden!
Jeez.
Cargill turning up the dial as she closes in.
Promo Becky is pooping on them. 2, 3, 4 so far away. Doesn't even matter. 100%, dude. Absolutely. Charlotte hurt. I did notice the limp. I didn't know if it was she was just doing it for selling or if it was legit, but it seemed like it could be. I was trying to see how she like left the arena, but I didn't see what Miz tweeted. No. Did he say he's not cursed? Is that what he said? There's Cody. Alexa not cleared. That's a good question. She's not wrestled in a minute, so.
You've got a match tonight against Sami Zayn. I know you're longtime friends with him, so does tonight's match differ in any way from your title defense against Gunther at Clash in Italy?
Sami and I are indeed friends. I don't really recognize my friend so much. Haven't really recognized him since, hell, even before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I understand this anger, this passive aggressiveness, this mindset, this condescension, though. After a while, it gets to become too much. And I've been there, and you're a student of the game, so you know this. 10 years
Cody's
ago,
just
I felt
done.
all those same feelings on this day, actually, 10 years ago. And I decided I was going to look in the mirror and I was going to be accountable. So tonight, that's what I'm going to do for my friend, Sami Zayn, is I'm going to make him look in the mirror and be accountable. As far as Gunther's concerned, he can take a front row seat. He can do commentary for all I care.
Yeah, I'm sure
Whatever he
Gunther's going to
chooses,
show
that's
up.
his business, but the one thing he's not in control of is the fact that he is facing me at Clash in Italy.
Well, good luck tonight. Thank you so much for your time.
Cody Rhodes, who has the ultimate prize in
That's
this
what I
business,
thought.
the undisputed champion. But for some people.
He said that Danhausen signed to my management. You can follow me all you want. I will not mentor you. Curses, hashtag curses are not real. I think Miz is definitely cursed. I mean, a wrestling cursed. He's not cursed in any other way. Maybe cursed with his win-loss record at this point, but that'd probably be about it. Shaking Dreads, shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. Oh man, was that was Fallon the shucky ducky quack quack moment, or was it Jade hitting Rhea with the Jaded? Oh man, I was wondering when the shucky ducky quack quack moment was coming. Flight says BRB. All right, man. He's going to get a kebab pizza, I bet. Not really. How you guys feeling about this Jacob Roman story right now? How do you guys feel about it? Mommy gets jaded was the shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night. Yeah, man. I like it. I love it. You know, Dreads, I'm going to set up a graphic on here with the little duck. I'm going to put a graphic on here somehow to where when we get the shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night, I can play it. Shucky ducky quack quack.
I accept.
Wade, it would be one thing if it was just the World Heavyweight Championship alone, Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu. But tribal combat for the World Heavyweight.
I'll take that song off because it's probably going to show up. They all kind of like weird like widgets and things you can add on here, but I'm about to figure out how to put a duck on here.
Olo Sikoa knows what it's like to be in that position, to battle for that. Right now, he's got a tough one ahead of him. Damien.
All right, so we got Dread says Team Jacob. No, do I think he's going to win? No, so I want him to win. Yes. I mean, I think it'll be interesting. I don't think he's going to win either. I don't know. In terms of like long-term, in terms of like long-term booking right now, like I don't really know where they're going. A lot of times I can kind of look and be like, oh, you know, I think they're doing this or I think they're doing that. Like, it's kind of weird right now. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh my gosh, it did it again. I don't know why it keeps like enlarging the screen. Why does it keep doing this? But yeah, the card for tomorrow, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't really know what the main event will be. When I do the predictions, I'm going to have to really look at it to find out what I think the main match is actually going to be. Because I just don't know. But yeah, I think it's went by pretty quickly tonight. We're at 10:11, so we got about 50 minutes left. Not too bad. I know that Sunday we have the big Double or Nothing pay-per-view, which I'm excited for that. I know Tommy definitely is. I'm gonna have to really think about some of the predictions on that show because I'm not quite sure. Some of that's probably gonna change. My mind's probably gonna change on some of that stuff. So, and the fact that we've already seen pretty much all the TV leading up to it, I should be able to make a pretty good idea. Last time for, I guess it was Backlash, right? I think all my predictions were correct. At WrestleMania, I was off on some. Chase, did you even see that I changed my name on your Discord? No, I haven't seen it. I gotta go look.
Cargill and Ripley left in the ring. Now these two sets a showdown in 9 days' time at Clash in Italy.
I'm about to look. Hold on a second. I don't know why my like browser just keeps like enlarging itself.
The woman who took her title at WrestleMania 42.
And every time it does, my fans kick on.
With Jaded to Ripley.
What's it doing this? There's BFAB.
Excuse me, ladies. Moments ago, you
arguing like two little sisters who need a timeout. Matter of fact, where my belt at? I'll put it off my knee right now. But you know what? We're going to save all that for tomorrow. But after what we did tonight, I mean, they can save themselves a little bit of an embarrassment.
Is that better now?
Just not show up. I mean, everybody's just talking too much. I mean, we got these bobbleheads, fatal, influence, yeah, whatever.
Hopefully that fixed it.
Rhea and Charlotte don't even like each other, which I think is a good thing for us.
Oh, okay.
We're the only thing that matters in this company, and I'm the only thing that matters as the head woman in this company. This time, at Clash in Italy, luck won't be on Rhea's side.
I gotta find you in the wrestling meme section.
We learned our lesson, right? Yeah. Right. So let's do the work and get my title.
Let's do that work.
She will have that opportunity in
Kalani over Blake Mahan. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. That's why I didn't see it, because I was just scrolling and I didn't see it, I guess. I was looking for Flight, and when it didn't say Flight, I just looked over. That's hilarious. I do like Jade Cargill as a character. My girlfriend thinks she's pretty and hates her. I love it. I like Jade. I think she looks like $1 million. Like, she looks great. I think she's gotten better. I mean, compared to what she was when AEW. You know, I think she's definitely come a long way from her WWE debut and AEW.
Priest, who has had rivals attacking from all angles.
See, Dragon Heart. Oh, you said it's good now.
Tag gold.
I was getting cursed out about my moment of the night, but it was worth it. Oh man, the Shucky Ducky Quack Quack moment of the night got you.
He makes his way to the ring for this big match.
Got you in trouble.
Priest played the hero earlier tonight, preventing the MFTs doing
Kiana talking with her new hair, Julia.
Nakamura. Now he gets his chance on vengeance. Leader of MFT.
Truth can't even be ringside, man. Yeah, where is Truth? What's he up to? How come he's not here? They love our Truth in Kentucky. That's right, he did the dark match.
To help out.
Yeah, he did the dark match. Yeah, it's almost like they want Priest to have a title, but they don't want you to see Priest as like a... I wonder if there's like some concern of making Priest too much of a comical... That if they stick him with truth, it somehow makes Priest less of like a dominating bad dude, a serious competitor, they feel like. So they're like, we're going to try and keep them as separate as possible, but have them in a tag team because we don't have anything else to do. Oh, Dreads, he says, Chase, I told you Blake has better things to do other than show up in Kentucky. You're probably right. She's probably doing Pilates with, Lonnie. Her and Lonnie are doing Pilates together. I think Truth is injured. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. But I don't know to what degree. He did wrestle tonight. Sludge was saying that he was on the main event or whatever, like the dark match. Representing MFT.
With Tamatonga and Tamatonga.
Oh no, Sludge.
And give credit to
She's probably at Veer's house taking advice. Oh. Oh, that cut to the bone. That cut to the bone. I hope Blake Mahan knows all the heat that I take on her behalf. I hope she knows that I'm out here holding that flag. Even when it's not easy. Even when the flag gets heavy. Planting it firmly in the ground.
You want advice? Be careful when Damian Priest is fired up and wants a piece of you. Especially when you beat
Anya Rune is now posting thirst traps, I guess. Going down that road soon after getting some hype on Evolve is certainly a choice. Yeah, that's a good way to kind of derail it, I guess.
How can you not love Damian?
Yeah, that comment, Sludge, is cold as ice. That's like something Heel Dreads would say. He did signings today in Lexington, but they were only on Wheatley vodka bottles. Like you weren't able to take anything but like a Wheatley vodka. Like you had to get a Wheatley vodka bottle, and he signed it. Like I saw online, somebody tried to take a trading card to get it signed, and you can't do it. Like it's one item, and it's the vodka bottle. That's it. Which is so weird. Like it's a wrestler, right? So kids are gonna want to come meet the wrestlers. They want to come meet the wrestlers, and what kid was like, "Oh, sign this bottle of alcohol"? Like it's just weird.
Priest has got an edge to him right now, man.
I mean, and same with me. Like I don't. Like I could have drove and met Priest today, but I'm like, one, I don't want to drive all that way. It's probably gonna be super crowded, and I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in that crowd. And three, I'm just gonna leave with a Wheatley vodka bottle or whatever it is signed. Like that means nothing. Dread says Solo's music is so hard. Taking it all, this man's a natural leader and twice as dangerous. Priest better keep his head on a swivel. Solo's music is like when you'll see the head bop a little bit whenever it comes on. You'll see that head bop because it's good. I think Solo when he eventually becomes a baby face, Solo is going to be like one of the more popular people in the whole company. He's so funny and charismatic. As soon as he's a face, I think he's going to go another level. Sludge says, that's weird. At least make it like a figure or a cap or even a t-shirt. Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's like, you would think that it would be like a t-shirt or a hat or something. Like if it has to be, like if the partnership is Wheatley Vodka or whatever. But Cody came to, I think it was Newport, Kentucky. I think it was like last year, year before. It was the same situation, so I didn't even bother like traveling to meet him because I was just like, I don't really need a signed like vodka bottle. It's just weird.
absorbing is the word. He can absorb a lot
It's just
of punishment
weird.
in Damian Priest, and Solo Sikoa only too happy to dole out even more. And in the meantime, Bob instructions to Tama Tonga. That was a smart move by Solo Sikoa as the boos ring out, distract the referee, let Tama Tonga know, go cause some damage, have some fun, kid.
Come on, Priest.
Let me look it up.
Come on, give it a little hope. Come on, Priest.
Yeah, so people were talking about on here.
Huh? This is it. Huh?
Yeah, so it's on here, and people were just talking about how like somebody took like a trading card or something, and you weren't allowed to get that signed either.
All the way to Churchill Downs. Tap out, Solo. Wow. Just a little too much taunt in there from the leader of the MFTs. Priest had enough, but there's very little in the tank of Damian Priest already in this one, who has had attacks from 3 different angles. And without our truth here,
Oh man, they got to definitely have a lot of dates coming up on this summer European tour.
No protection whatsoever for Priest.
He is funny. Solo he's hilarious.
Shinsuke Nakamura may want to assist, but after the beating he took earlier, I don't think he's in any
The way he fell, yeah.
position to do so. Priest truly on his own. Oh. Nowhere to hide from these kind of attacks.
He's definitely got a lot of charisma, that's for sure. Did you say that Jey Uso said he was the best entertainment in the world, or best entertainment in wrestling, or something like that? I don't want to misquote him, but whatever it was, I didn't agree with it.
Look at this scene here in Lexington.
Nothing against the Yeet Man, but yeah, I wasn't feeling it.
Powerhouse of a show, and right now Damian Priest is trying to mount a comeback against Solo Sikoa, Wade.
And it feels like mission impossible due to the 2 men prowling the ringside area, Tama and Talatonga, who have frequently involved themselves in the match on Solo's behalf, but Priest still slugging away.
Earlier tonight, Damian Priest came out to support Shinsuke Nakamura from further beatdown from Solo and the MFT. Then there was a heart-to-heart conversation.
Fly says, whenever you feel down, just look at some Solo high school tweets. Uh-oh.
This is your time to go handle this business. And
Are they
now
bad?
Priest with Solo in position.
That's funny.
And that superplex causing massive damage to the lower spine of Solo Sikoa. And if Damian Priest wanted breathing room, this is one way to get it. The question is, can Priest shake off the cobwebs and somehow launch a comeback against the man who has been merciless in his
Julius
attacks
Creed,
on the
says
former
Sludge.
World Heavyweight Champ?
It has been a sustained
Who's Julius Creed?
attack from Solo, but is that superplex enough?
I mean,
to
what do you
open
mean,
the
Julius Creed?
door for
Sludge.
Damian Priest.
Well, Priest certainly seems to think so. The belief is back.
They toe the line in the
Oh,
center
you mean
of
his
the ring.
tweets are the worst? Julius Creed? Shaking Dread says, I'm so happy they didn't have Twitter when I was in high school. Me too, man. I had MySpace, so that was bad enough. Does anybody in here other than me and probably Dreads, do you guys, does Flight, Sludge, do you guys remember MySpace? Did you have MySpace?
All Damian Priest.
Well, Priest has suddenly found some energy reserves.
Oh, Solo hitting a post there.
Just a step ahead now is Priest.
Priest is finding his way.
Broken arrow.
Oh.
And that right shoulder up.
And that is a big old frame of Solo Sikoa to be throwing around as a couple of other big old frames on the outside. Tama and Talatonga look on helpless.
Lexington is rallying behind Damian Priest as Tama Tonga creates just enough of a distraction to create an opportunity for Solo.
Solo's utilized that several
Sludge said, absolutely not.
Tama Tonga.
Dread says, I remember MySpace. I remember AOL chat rooms. So I was like obsessed. I think he got him, guys. Oh, I remember when MySpace was like a thing, and you had your top 8. You had your top 8, and you could like pick your put your top 8 friends. You know, you could put those in your top 8. You could put like pictures of them that would like go by. You could pick out like your music. Low key, I think MySpace was cooler than Facebook. Like Facebook is fine or whatever, but I thought MySpace was like, that was so much cooler. That was my time. And then I had AOL Messenger, Yahoo Messenger. Like I was into all that.
Priest on the attack.
I'm old as dirt, boys. I'm the same age as Roman. Says Capata. I don't think you're that much older than me, Capata. I don't think there's too much of an age difference between you and I.
Oh, and just when Tama Tonga senses a south of heaven. It's going to be about time number 6.
Oh, who's behind him? Solo's gonna hit it.
He misses on the spike, and instead the lifting flatliner and Damian Priest. Oh no.
No, there's Tala.
How about that?
I was around D for Google and YouTube.
Kick resistance of the 7-footer.
Shaking his head. It's going to take more than that, Priest. I'm sure Priest is going to give it a go.
Shaking dreads. He's a total heel tonight. Jumps in pool, splashes take flat with cool pool water, laughs while swimming away. That's what AOL chat used to look like. 1000%. You hit the nail on the head there, man. Perfect. Yeah, 39. So yeah, there's not too much of a difference between our age, Capata. How old do you think I am, man? Hit me with it. How old do you think I am?
Realistically, Priest never had a good chance. Oh, hold on.
Oh my gosh. Flight. I'm shaking dreads. First you say, you sit down on my face. Now you say you splash me cool water. What are these signals here today? Capata says 25 tops. Oh man. Let's see who gets the closest. Capata says 25. How old do you think I am, Flight? How about you, Dreads? Slutch is 19. Okay. You guys are flattering me here. You guys are flattering me.
That's a sound decision right there.
Solo has not been one to take no for an answer, but repeatedly the answer has come from Royce Keys. No, I don't.
Dread says 31. He knows first generation Pokemon. Okay. 29. Okay. 35, guys. 35. But I appreciate, I love it that you guys think I look that much younger. That makes me happy. But yeah, Dreads is on point. I know first gen Pokemon.
Our main event is straight ahead. Cody Rhodes.
Capata says, I know for a fact I don't look my age. I'm 39 going on 17. Dude, it's like age is something that, it's like, I understand like if you don't take care of your body and you like, you don't exercise and you don't like eat good foods and you don't like, you stress a lot. Like I understand that those things can manifest and make you look older. Like I totally get that. But it's like one of those things where age is like a number and it's a mindset in so many ways, because like I never like I do the same stuff like in terms of like my interests that I always did. Dude, I remember like video stores. I remember like, I know you guys are probably foreign. This is a foreign idea. Like Blockbuster. Like I used to get all my movies when I was a kid. Like I would go to the video store. We would get like VHS tapes. And you come home and that's what you'd watch. You know, I remember all that stuff. I was around for like, my first console was a Super Nintendo. Pushing 40, yeah, man. Kubata says, if I grow out my hair and beard, I'll look a bit older, but me with a fade and trim beard, I'm 21 tops, I still get carded. Yeah, man. That's it. That's it, dude. Like, I mean, with me, like, if I grow my beard out, I look a little bit older. Like, if I have my beard, like, full grown, I look older. But when I keep my beard trimmed like this, I don't look any older. Dang, I feel so out of place. Oh, dude, you're not out of place. You're right where you need to be, Sludge. We're just old. We're just old. Don't blame us. Capata, that's why we get along. Yeah, man. Sledge is 17? For real? Wow, man. You seem way mature for 17. Like, you seem super mature. I would have said definitely, like, older. I would have said, like, mid-20s. Solo. So Solo really hates math. Oh, my gosh. And I love it that there's, like, different times. Like, these are not, like, all on the same, like, day. These are, like, different times. All in 2013. Apparently that was a hard year for him. Kalani over Blake Mahan. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It did it again. Son of a nutcracker. Son of a nutcracker. That's wild. Shaking Dread says, bro, my stepdaughter's 14. Yeah. Fly says, I remember Blockbuster. I loaned PS3 games there when I was 10. There you go, dude. I rented a movie called, when I was a kid, I could watch, like, I was not one of those kids that was like I could watch kind of like any, like, if I went to a horror movie or something, they didn't tell me no. I could just watch it. Back then it was a different time. And so, I remember, like, whenever we would go rent, like, movies, I rented this movie called Rest Stop. And so I was probably, like, 16 at the time. And we rented this movie, and my mom comes to me. She's like, hey, did you return that movie, Rest Stop? I was like, no. I don't think we did. And she's like, well, they called asking for it. I was like, well, where did it go? And so we never could find the movie, and we had to buy it. Like, we paid like $50 or $60 for this movie. It's terrible. It's not a good movie. And come to find, when we moved, it was behind our couch. But Blockbuster got us. Dude, I love Blockbuster. I had one called, I liked Movie Gallery as well.
As soon as the bell rang and we were victorious at WrestleMania, we spent our tag team run as fighting champions.
I have that specifically set for your Discord. That's funny because everybody, like, if you were in other Discords like that, they'd be like, who's Blake Mahan? Who's Blake Mahan? Dude, I'm telling you the truth. I would have thought you were like mid-20s or late 20s because you seem so mature and so well-spoken, and I mean, you know so much about wrestling, and you seem super disciplined and everything. So yeah, I think that's why you fit in so great here. We're all a little bit older, or a lot older, but you seem like you fit right in. So you're definitely an old soul. Sludge is the same age as my oldest. Father of 4, 1 boy, 3 girls. Oh man, cool. I didn't know that. Very nice. Very nice. Father of 4.
Just an example, the next 9 days.
That's cool, dude. I love scary movies, Dreads. I'm a I would say, like, if we're talking about like things that I do in my spare time, usually it's wrestling. Of course, I play games. Then I have the Pokemon stuff, which is a fairly new. I just revisited this a couple years ago with the Pokemon, but horror movies is something I've always been pretty passionate about. I don't really watch as much of the new stuff anymore because I'm kind of a movie snob. I'm not gonna lie. If you guys talk to me about movies, like, I'm so chill with wrestling. Like, I don't care. I like everything pretty much. I'm not really trashing anything. But like, if you guys talk to me about movies, you'd be like, oh wow, he's definitely cynical about movies. Dread says, I had my locks before Sledge was born. He would have never seen wavy head Sean. He only knows Shaking Dreads. He only knows Savage. I have seen Talk to Me. Yep. I didn't watch Bring Her Back yet because they said it was like an exploration of grief, and there was an incredibly like demanding movie that it kind of drains you. That it's just kind of a pitch black, dark movie, and I just never I never watched that one, but it's from the same directors, I think. I actually have like the 4K, I think, of Talk to Me. My favorite. Oh.
Hi, I'm Blake Monroe.
I'm Chelsea Green, but you probably already knew that.
Yeah, I did. I actually watched you out there, and I just wanted to say that I wish I didn't.
Aw, look at you trying to make more friends. But all you're doing is just making enemies.
Let's see how helpful you are now.
Is that all we get? Is that all we're getting? What? That was like an RKO out of nowhere. I'm like, I look over and she's on screen. I'm like, what's happening? Is that all we're getting? Like, why would they even introduce her that way? Why would they not just have her come out?
What was that title you gave him? I said
So is her first feud going to be with Chelsea?
You seem thoroughly unenthusiastic about
I don't know, guys. I don't know about this. I mean, she's in Lexington, but she's not. She's not in the arena. I mean, my image on Discord is me last week before my birthday. Oh, really? Is that your Discord image? Yeah, man. I would never guess 39. I really wouldn't. I don't think Flight. I've seen Monster House. Is that? And that will never change. Monster House. Is that like the animated movie? Or is that a different one? You talking about the animated Monster House? Or is that something else? I think you might be talking about Monster House, the animated movie. I think so. I've seen it. I used to like it. Oh man, my screen decided to... I think what's happening is it's like connecting with my phone. And it just keeps doing this. I've never experienced this before. It just like goes crazy. Let's refresh that. Let's see what everybody's saying over here in the chat. Have you ever seen the movie Teeth? I have, Dreads. I have, Dreads. That's definitely a that's a horror film for us right there, isn't it? Oof. I have seen Teeth. There's a couple movies that like I would recommend nobody ever watch that I've seen. Let's see here. I don't know if this is horror, but I love the original Anaconda Sludge. That's an amazing movie. I didn't like the new one at all. You know, the sequel, The Hunt for the Blood Orchid, is actually pretty solid too. How random, dude. That was wild. Dreads covering the face. What the echo? What a throwaway mentioning. Yeah, you guys feel the same way I do. She's still veering Sludge. Why this segment, my idea was so much better. It was Flight. That one, yes. Okay. That's a good one. I like Monster House. I like a lot of the animated, like spooky animated movies. I can't believe she wasted bringing the glamour to Kentucky. They didn't deserve her presence. They didn't get the full presence, though. She didn't come into the arena. Or she was in the arena, but she didn't come out into the... They didn't get to see her with their own eyes. That makes me feel a little better since I wasn't there, honestly. It's just the pretty deadly entrance on low frames and 2K. Teeth gives me nightmares, says Dreads. Yeah. I Spit on Your Grave, that movie gave me nightmares. That one's messed up. I like the second. Love the second one was more entertaining, but the first one was just better. I agree. Oh, the cast was the same, but that new one's so bad. I watched it because they put it on Netflix, and I was like, it's when I was sick right after WrestleMania, and we were picking some movies out, and I was like, yeah, let's just watch that one. And we put it on, and I was like, gosh, this might be one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, Jack Black and Paul Rudd should hang their heads in shame after that movie. It was that bad. I'm trying to think of like some newer movies. Like, I feel like I'm really rough on new stuff. And I know that it's like you hear that, and maybe Capata, I don't know if he'll feel the same way. But like, is there times, Capata, where you feel like, and I know that this may sound like it's an out of touch thing, or maybe I'm just holding on to like a golden time or a golden period, but I don't think it's true. Like I talk to other people and they feel the same way. It's like the movies that came out in the 80s and the 90s, like, and even in the 2000s, what we get now is like slop compared to those movies back then. In every, just like, it just, they're just not the same.
Your partner called me to make sure I had your back tonight.
Let me get this straight. You get involved in my business, and you ask me what my problem is. You got the balls to question me.
Oof.
I don't care if my partner called you. I don't know you. I don't trust you. For all I know, you work with the MFTs. Now, I'm out there, I get jumped. Something you know about.
And he didn't show up.
Somebody grabs me from behind, and I grab you. What would you
Him from the Powerpuff Girls scares me down to my soul. I'm still terrified. Oh, it's terrifying.
We both been there. But remember this. If it's the issue you want, it's the issue you're going to get. And anybody can get it.
Well, some tough talk between Royce Keys.
I agree, Capata. Endgame was one of the best movie-going experiences of my life. When Cap caught the hammer, I was like, that was one of the coolest moments I've ever seen in a theater. People went nuts. But even Marvel nowadays is not good.
Sami Zayn can come out in this critical moment. He was on a tear earlier.
Carmelo's and Powerpuff Girls.
With Nick Aldis and Cody Rhodes.
What? Oh, because he said him. I am him. That's hilarious, dude. It even took me a minute to catch on. I think, yeah, like the movie was stacked. It had so many people in it. J-Lo, Ice Cube, Owen Wilson, John Voight. Yeah, it was wild. But it was just like, the jokes weren't funny, which comedies don't get made anymore because everything is super, like, we live in sort of a politically correct, world. And now I think people are genuinely afraid to make a lot of comedies. And if they do, they just kind of go to direct to streaming or something. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like that comedies and action adventure movies don't get made anymore. And if they do, they just don't really get much of a budget or a spotlight. I watched that Sydney Sweeney movie, Anyone But You or something like that, or is that what it's called? I don't know. It was like a comedy, but it was terrible.
That, hey, if Gunner's going to play games, why not him? Why not Sami for a shot at Cody? And Cody always willing.
Everyone in my house is afraid of him, such a spooky character on Children's Show. I agree. He always freaked me out. I might be biased, but Kevin Smith is so underrated as borderline criminal. Yeah, I like some Kevin Smith stuff. The only thing I've ever seen that I absolutely despised that Kevin Smith did, and I don't know if you'll feel the same way, Capata, I absolutely despised Tusk. I thought Tusk was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Like, it was like in that same bracket of like Human Centipede, and I would never recommend anybody ever watch those movies, ever. Disgusting. Sludge says the Avengers up until Endgame was so good, but hot take, I thought Eternals was amazing. Okay. You don't hear people say Eternals is amazing a whole lot. So yeah, that is a pretty hot take, Sludge. But yeah, I think Tusk was probably like the worst. That's the worst Kevin Smith movie I ever saw. I never watched like Yoga Hosers or anything like that. But like Clerks, like the black and white, the original Clerks. I've seen that movie so much.
Well, almost universal approval for Cody Rhodes here tonight in this arena.
So Spotter, you did like it. You said was a fan not of the content, but of the film as a film. So you kind of liked how it was shot and everything, and the dialogue, that kind of thing. That's me. Like, I usually try to find redeemable stuff in most movies. Like I'll be like, oh, I like the music, or I like the, you know, the lighting, or I like the story. Because I watch a lot of, like, I don't know if you guys have heard of a company called Vinegar Syndrome, but they are a physical media company. They actually still sell physical movies, and so I purchase from stuff from them all the time, and a lot of their stuff is kind of like basically lost horror films or science fiction films, genre films that have been pretty much lost forever, and they find them and restore them.
Cody, quick to it.
Dread says, take flight. Him is a shape-shifting lobster claw devil man that wears heels and has creepy high-pitched voice that changes very deep from time to time. Yeah, these guys need to look him up if they haven't seen him. Flight says, might be a little less active in chat. Need to start getting ready for the train. Oh yeah, man, we're good. Thanks for hanging out with us, Flight, even though you had plans and stuff after. You're awesome, dude. You are absolutely awesome. Such as this should have happened at Night Champions. I agree. Yeah, Kapana says, yeah, I'm not big on violent acts and sort of like punishable offenses. I agree, man. I'm right there with you. As I've gotten older, I've gotten more into the campy, fun type stuff, and sort of the, you know, those kinds of things over the really heavy stuff. Oh, that looked a little rough there for a second. I hope he's okay. Dread says, I hope you have fun at your football match, Take Flight. Me too, man.
Cody Rhodes, the three-time undisputed WWE champion. A performance at WrestleMania 42 in Vegas, and then the attack after.
But yeah, thank you guys, all of you. I mean, you guys have been awesome tonight. I know this is a long show, but this week has been extra heavy. We still got a couple shows left, but this week's been extra heavy on content, and you guys have been awesome, and you guys have kept the chat moving every single night. So thank you guys so much. I really feel blessed to have such an awesome community.
As he continues to work on that left leg of Cody Rhodes, recent United States champion, Sami Zayn.
Cody looks in real trouble here. The damage to that left knee is quite clear to anyone watching.
Flight says, I'll probably be home by like 3 or 4 p.m. I want to watch Formula 1 at 6 p.m. and then there's a break and it's on again at 8 or 9, I think. So without getting much sleep, I'm probably going to sleep through Saturday night's main event. Totally understandable, man. I totally get it. Just be careful out there and have fun. Zapata says, I fall asleep at night watching my files. I always, Kapata, shout out to you because I always love seeing what you listen to on your Spotify. I totally creep on like what you listen to if I'm on Discord and you've got it linked. I always look over and you're always listening to awesome music. So,
I mean, your job as
Slice says it's mid anyway, but I'll be here for AEW.
Protect that injury from your opponent, and
Thanks,
Cody's in
Dreads.
such a bad way. He's simply not in a
Flight.
position to do so.
Oh, great turnaround by Cody.
Is there a match on AW that you're kind of hyped for, Flight? Is there one that you're kind of feeling? Did he bust his nose?
Cody earlier in the match, but Cody unable to capitalize on that advantage that he got himself thanks to that busted knee.
Sami slams him down, and he can feel all the momentum.
And the boos ring out, and Sami is now.
Oh, Saturday night's main event is mid. It read like I'm in AW. Oh yeah, I got you.
Still believing in Zayn at this point.
Sami just can't understand why there's that reaction.
Now we're going to torture that left knee of Cody Rhodes. You know there's no quitting Cody. But severely hampered in his abilities to fight back here is the champ.
I appreciate that. I was a DJ for almost a decade. I had a Contract at Top 40 bar. It was a lot of fun. Oh, I bet, man. I like your play. So do you compile like a big playlist and let it go, or do you do shuffle, or how do you choose your music that you're listening to at that time? I feel like sometimes I'm more of a mood listener. I've talked before about how like it's time to fold the laundry, and I'll spend 25 to 30 minutes picking out what I'm going to listen to while I fold the laundry, which is pretty funny because if I'd have just folded the laundry, I could have been done already. But I'm such a mood listener. Like I'll put something on, I'm like, yeah, this isn't the mood. Shout out to a band that's coming up. I don't know, have you guys heard of a band called President?
Digs down and finds enough.
But how do you follow that up with one bad leg? Struggling now to even get up to a.
They have a new album coming out like in September, but they've put out an EP and a couple of songs. And the lead singer he's supposedly anonymous, but his name is. What is his name? Charlie something from a band called Busted back in the day. He's also from a band called Fight Star. Oh, there we go. Sledge knows what I'm talking about. Doom Loop was pretty awesome, I thought. I like Doom Loop. And I really like the EP. Yeah, they're really new. They're just now kind of getting started. Not even got a first album out yet. But I've been there since their first single, so I kind of feel the same way about them that I did Creeper. I was a big fan of Creeper, and I was there from their first EP.
Overheard that Gunther still hasn't signed the contract, arguing that he deserves a chance. Cody was enraged in some of the things that Sami
I'm going to give this a shot.
that he overheard with Nick Aldis.
It'll probably be a little more dusty than Cody, though.
So this came his way.
Cody Rhodes, baby, is one of the best wrestlers of this generation. I don't think he ever hurt anyone in the ring, baby.
Blasted the champ all the way across
Dang.
our announce desk.
While Cody landing hard on the desk, ribs and side first. And
I thought that was actually pretty good, Threads. Would you give that a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Like I have a playlist of my old synth techno sets and different hours I used. Oh, dude, that's wild. That'd be fun to just sit back and chill, do some work, and jam. He's up to 7. He'll go in on 10, on 9.
Cody does it by the skin of his teeth. But look what's awaiting him in there. Sami Zayn. And now Cody Rhodes with that busted up knee, probably some busted ribs for good measure.
It made me break character. I thought it was pretty solid, wasn't it?
He just had to endure.
I think that was pretty good, man. Pretty proud of it.
All the way from the ring. Oh, Haluva's lined up. He's got Haluva lined up.
Cody's just a sitting duck now.
Oh, he went for the Haluva.
Cody able to get on the way for a moment.
Oh, big cutter.
Oh, and he delivers.
That was a thing of beauty.
This time from the very top.
A super cutter by Cody.
And a millisecond away from victory. The difference there being how long it took Cody.
I saw Doom Loop on my FYP. I haven't listened to any of their other stuff. It sounded amazing. Yeah, man. The album comes out in September, but they have an EP out. And the EP has like 5 songs on it, but it's really good. If you like that, you'll really enjoy the rest of their stuff too.
Stumbling around, but it's Sami Zayn who is
Fada says, I am currently building a virtual DJ board app. Should be a lot of fun. Oh man, you'll have to let me know how that goes. That's gonna be interesting.
Look at this brilliant counter by Zayn.
Oh, that sounds interesting, Kapada. Nobody ever, he never gets the win with the Blue Thunder. Thank you, sir. Very good, Dusty. I appreciate it, baby.
Despair is in the eyes of Sami Zayn, who thought he got it done with this Blue Thunder bomb.
They have pushed each other to the limit. Perhaps in the case of Cody, past the limit with the damage he has taken here in Lexington. And now right back.
I mean, Lexington got a pretty solid main event. I mean, between these two.
Oh, no.
They got cheated on Blake Mahan, but
A move that Cody has made his own at times, now torturing.
oh, we're looking at it. Looks like Jacob versus Roman is the opening match for Clash in Italy.
That's happened to that left leg.
Yeah, is that the first? Did they say that's the first hour on ESPN? Is that what they said?
Now the will of Cody really being tested. trying his best, I think, to reverse this.
He's trying to get out of there.
Can he get that leverage? Can he turn that corner? Sami's trying to hold up, but Cody does.
All the pressure now on the knee of Sami Zayn.
Cody turns it over.
They really did, Sludge. You're not wrong, man. They got 2 PLE matches: Melo versus Trick and Cody versus Sami. I wish I could have been there.
Both men on about 5% battery life at this point in the match, struggling to even stand up. Well, this is really a test of
Dread says, Chase, next time you go grocery shopping, you got to talk to the fruits and veggies in your dusty voice. Remember, no one understands the tomatoes and the grapes are jealous of the apples. Remember, no one understands, baby, that the tomatoes and the grapes are jealous of them apples, baby.
Cody disaster kick.
I do it. I need to work on a Jeff Goldblum impression. Jeff Goldblum cracks me up. Oh, Gunther. No, Gunther's choking out Cody. Oh, he's going for the... That cost Sami. Oh, one and done. I like it that we're kind of restoring the Crossroads a little bit. It seems like we're getting more wins with just the one, and we don't need like the 3 and 4 Crossroads repeatedly to get the win. I love a good, solid one and done finisher. Protect it.
Oh, that lariat, and now puts him in position for that signature power bomb. 9 days to clash in Italy.
Pulling off a power bomb like that, dressed in that way, I mean, that's pretty impressive. Sami's like, what do I do? Do I help Cody, or do I beat Cody up? He's a little conflicted here. I think Sami should just turn around and walk out.
As Sami watches on.
That would make sense for his character. At this point, he's becoming a coward enough that inaction, I think, would be the ultimate sin.
Zayn exits the ring as Gunther has the sleeper locked in on Cody.
If he comes back, it's sending the wrong message.
Now Gunther has free reign to do whatever he wants to the carcass of the WWE.
There's Burnside now. How's it going?
Done so many times over the course of the past year to so many legends at the end of
Wow,
their
so he's just
careers.
letting him stay there. All right, see you later, Flight. Be careful, man. Have a great time, and we will talk to you on Sunday.
WWE
Let us know in the Discord how your game is.
held high by the man who earned a championship shot at it.
Wow. I just get ideas randomly and think, wonder if I can do that, and that's why I have like 40 projects going at the same time. Hey, I think you're up to the task, man. I think you're up to it.
9 days away.
Jeff Goldblum sounds like a cat purring but talking. That's actually like a perfect way to describe Jeff Goldblum. So eccentric. See you, Flight. I don't believe Gunther is hating on Raheem Rhodes. Man, it's going. Are you doing better than yesterday, Burnside? Sami is not going to help Rhodes. No, he's left him hanging. He left him out to dry.
A week from Sunday, they meet in Italy.
All right. And that was SmackDown. I know that show had two, like Sledge said, 2 pay-per-view level matches, 2 PLE matches, basically. Yeah, I got paid doing a little better, says Burnside. That's good to hear, man. That's good to hear. Glad you're doing better. Yeah, it's that wasn't too bad of a show. I mean, I thought it was pretty solid. I wish I could have been. I mean, I feel like we got cheated on Blake, but other than Blake Mahan, I mean, that was kind of the only thing I feel like we really got cheated on. And it kind of got me to the point to where the match was happening, and I was like, I was kind of just out of it because I'm like, I'm disappointed now. But other than that, Barcelona next week, says Sludge. Shaking Dread says this was one of the better SmackDown shows. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was solid. I thought it was a solid show. And I'm glad you liked it, Dreads, because you and I were talking earlier about how we were kind of, those 3-hour shows were a little rough, but Sludge says, I think it started off slow, but I like the ending. Yeah, I think the opening segment was lackluster, and then everything after the opening segment, it started to slowly build better. Like when we were getting like Trick and Mello, and most of the time when you have like a match like a Trick and Mello match, they're going to come out and they're going to hype it, but then Mello's going to say, no, not in this, not in this good for nothing town. I'm not wrestling. I got better places to be. Sludge says we're streaming the Braun Strowman show, right? Hey, if I watched the Braun Strowman show, I would have to grab some food because I'm hungry. All right, guys, that was a fun show. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow for Saturday night's main event. I'll take a look and try and do those predictions tonight, get those up either in a long form video or a short form video. So if you don't mind tomorrow, keep an eye out. I'll try and have that posted, and then you guys can let me know what your predictions are. Not to say that this show is all that prediction heavy, because I don't think any of us are really invested. So I'll probably just do a short, honestly. That way you guys can watch it in like 45 seconds. And then if you want to comment who you think is going to win, you can do that. But I'm not going to try and expect you guys to watch a 20-minute prediction video on Saturday night's main event with this card. I'm just not going to do it. So that'll be a short. I might do a long form for Double or Nothing. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I've got a bunch of stuff I'm about to open up. As soon as we get off here, I'm going to get to work. I'm going to post some clips, and then I'm going to get to work with this stuff. So yeah, that's what we got planned. And then of course we got Double or Nothing on Sunday. And so we'll go from there. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to do some shout outs here. Thank you so much, Dreads. I appreciate it, man. You had me cracking up all night. I appreciate it. Burnside, thank you so much, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better. Sludge, Capata, Flight, who's no longer with us here. He's off to his game, and I hope he has a great time. Gotta love Flight. All right, so I will talk to you guys later. I really do appreciate it. Had a great time. I'll talk to you tomorrow. And until next time, keep kicking out, baby.